Otherwise known as the Obsessive Compulsive Gamer, the O.C.G, and I'm here playing, you guessed it, Daxter. Make sure my stream is going live. And I'm about to invite my friend. You can't see me doing that, but I'm about to. Testing. 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 Okay, hold on, let me. Okay, hold on, let me. I'm sorry, I'm trying to toggle my settings. Can you hear me? Yeah, I'm gonna turn down the volume of the game. But can you hear me, Majin? Am I coming through? Hello?
Hello, hey, what's up?
Oh, hey, okay. Just making sure. Just so you know, I'm on stream, dude.
Oh, okay, it's fine.
Okay, hold on, I'm turning on the sound effects on the game, so I'm gonna be able to make sure I hear you. So let's try that. Okay, that's decent. Alright, man, how's it going?
It's been good. I just booted the game, so I'm trying to collect some extra items.
Yeah, just doing that last minute, grind for the DLC.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm so excited.
I'm trying to collect every spells for now.
Oh, you're trying to get all the spells?
Yeah, in case I might need it later.
Oh, that's fair. Are you,
So Steph just sent me a profile.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
I could,
we could invite him to this group if you want to.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, here, let me ask Steph what he thinks. I don't just want to drop it on him. But, so how you been, man?
It's good. Like, I woke up, had some breakfast, sandwiches, and tea. And now I'm just booting up Elden Ring to collect some last-minute items.
Okay, I asked Steph if he wanted to join. We'll see what he says. I'm just trying to keep myself preoccupied, you know?
Yeah, that's fine.
You think about it too much, you'll go fucking crazy.
You'll get the real frenzy.
Yeah. Okay, Steph said, yeah, I'm gonna invite him to the party. Give me one sec.
Okay, nice. Also, why am I hearing some kind of echo?
Probably feedback from my headset.
Okay. No, it's like talking from my side, and I can hear myself also.
Yeah, I don't know, huh? Alright, I'm inviting Steph. Hey, Steph.
That's
He's
is he on?
still. I think he's still updating. Man, you both got fucking checks, and I only got those plus signs. I know, man. I feel left out.
Hey, wasn't the game supposed to update today?
Yes, it is. Are you there, Steph?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm here.
Okay, now we're getting echo.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
She's here too.
Okay, here, hold on 1 second. Everybody try turning their mics down a little bit.
Second.
Okay, is that any better?
Yeah, I think so.
But yeah, Elden Ring is getting an update today.
Yeah, I was just playing it, and they said that maintenance, so that I had to leave the game because they were doing maintenance stuff soon.
Yeah, the update's going to actually add some quality of life features. It's going to add 5 new haircuts.
Haircuts.
Yeah, that you can do with new characters even if you don't own the DLC. And then it's going to add a really good quality of life feature, the recent items tab. I can't tell you how useful that fucking is.
Recent items. Been waiting a long time for that.
Yeah, for like every fucking FromSoft game ever. Like, people have been asking for this for a long time, man.
Mm-hmm.
So, and then I'm crossing my fingers that maybe we'll get some performance improvements. Because I don't want to have to fucking play the PS4 version of PS5 to get a solid frame rate.
Hey, also, Kieran, are you able to access Colosseum from the roundtable?
Am I able to access what? The Coliseum?
Yeah, from the roundtable.
I think so.
For me, it's not letting me.
Huh. I haven't played Elden Ring in a few days, so it could just be like a maintenance thing. They're probably rejiggering the servers, dude. There's gonna be a lot of traffic soon, you know?
Yeah.
Steph, are you still sleeping?
Huh?
Are you asleep or?
No, he has a
I'm not.
he's a little bit kind of shy with the stuff.
Okay. I remember when I was shy.
You just gotta be patient with him. He'll get used to it.
Mm-hmm.
So, what level are you now, Steph?
I think. Hold on, let me check. 106.
Oh, you're almost there.
Yeah.
Are you grinding outside the palace or?
I helped like 2 people with Mog, and now I'm back to farming with the enemy.
Yeah, Majin basically called him the Mog Lester, and now I want to make that a thing.
Well,
Also, I'm trying to see if I can upgrade any bows or something. That might be good for later.
Yo, I'm actually interested to try out that new like fucking turbo, man. That looks insane. You know, the one with the crank shit that lets you fire a bunch of shots?
You mean the crossbow?
Yeah. Like the crank fed one?
Yeah. Yep.
That looks awesome. Alright, Seth, so the group has mutually decided that the only new weapons you're allowed to use in the DLC are the perfume. Everyone's gonna try a new weapon type, and you've been relegated to the perfume. Good luck.
okay.
I know Majin is gonna.
I guess
Sorry, Majin, you finish.
Oh, so I was saying, I think I'll upgrade my bows when I find better ones in the DLC. Because right now, it seems I'm just wasting my stones.
Yeah, that is fair. I also heard though that the DLC is pretty good about it. They give you a bunch of stones, like a surplus. So at least it looks like you're not gonna have to be one for stones. It's kind of like how old hunters did it, where they gave you like so many upgrade materials in the DLC.
You can hear my voice clearly, right? Because I'm speaking from the controller's mic.
Oh, that's not bad at all.
Usually I tend to use my computer mic while speaking, but on PS it's another story.
Yeah. Honestly, I'm getting hyped, man. I've heard nothing but good things about the DLC. So many people have just said, like, oh, it's so great, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's gonna be good.
And then, like, the only people I've heard, like, who knocked it were like, oh, it's similar to the base game. And I'm like, well, no fucking shit.
What were they expecting?
Let's make an expansion pack that's essentially a different game, guys. That's
Jesus.
what I'm saying.
All I know is nothing is gonna ruin today. Not even work, people.
Yeah.
There are so many idiots in my office. I can't even tell.
Ah, that sucks, dude.
It's dealing with a bunch of toddlers sometimes.
You feel like the Asian guy at the office. you're the odd, you're the one guy out, man.
No, no.
I had a terrible thought, dude. They're just like, so one of you guys at the office is an imposter, and you see an entire room of people at your company, and they're all Indian, and the camera stops on you.
Dude. Okay, I better start collecting sacred tears because I have no idea what I missed.
Yeah,
And I have to start from the beginning.
I've told Steph this, and well, I've told a couple other people this. I mark every area I've completed with a green flag with the icons. It helps me remember what I've done.
And what's happening with Google today? Really slow for some reason.
Of course it is. God forbid Google work.
Okay, it's loading up. Let me load up the Flextra Life wiki. And
Steph-
I'll go.
Steph sounds like he fucking overdosed on NyQuil. You sound like you overdosed on NyQuil. Whoa, like a fucking Walking Dead. Oh.
Okay, so it says there are a total of 12 sacred tears found at churches. So I gotta start looking them one by one.
No man should cry unless it's sacred tears.
The Church of America. Where is it?
Hey, Steph. Do you still have honey blocked? I swear to God, Steph.
Back up.
She is so much trouble, man.
Shoot.
I mean, if you're looking for a mentally ill girl with daddy issues, there's good news. They're everywhere. Let this one go.
Nah, it's probably still on. I think he's probably fucking him at this point. Which I don't even do it.
Dude,
Was she that bad?
she's bad.
I know.
Dude, she was saying that if her and Steph got back together, he would rape her. I'm like, where the fuck did that come from?
Yeah.
Dumb mommy.
She's like, every boyfriend does that. I'm like, you need to get better boyfriends. Holy shit.
All that rage.
All that anger just because her dad left. If only he would come back with the milk, everything would be okay. Oh, I'm
So
sorry.
now what is she doing?
She was such a dick, though, man. Just like unnecessarily. She waited till she knew Steph was in the hospital watching.
Oh my god.
And then she sent him pictures of her and Nim in bikinis. Like, that's just mean.
Oof.
Well, no, it was only them. It was only them.
Well,
Sent a picture.
it's like, hey, I know you're recovering in the hospital, but look at what you can't have. Like, it's just shitty, dude.
Yeah.
Jesus.
It's kind of funny too, because after I kicked Honey from the group, she was like, she messaged Max, and she was like, tell your little friend I've got better things to do than deal with a group. And I'm like, okay, I freed you to do those things. And go do those things, literally anywhere else but here.
Yeah, I'm getting messages.
I'm sorry, say that again.
So we will be conducting server maintenance from 7 to 10 a.m.
Yeah, even I'm getting the same one.
Yeah.
No online for you, bitch.
I don't really care. I'm just gonna farm to like reach some level and then log off. And then either play offline or I don't know.
Today the whole YouTube be Elden Ring streams.
I'm man, I need to do a push to get more subscribers, man. I fucking lost 4. Pissed me off.
Yeah.
Then you gotta start networking.
Yeah, a little bit.
Like hop onto random streams and say, hey, what's up? How's it going?
You know, that's fair, but at the same time, I also I can't really watch a whole lot of streams, so it just feels unfair to network with people.
Did you watch is that how you met the grandma? I don't know, what was it called?
Yeah, that's how he met her.
Nice.
But it's just like, I stream so much. It's like I've told you guys, I don't really watch other people stream that much because I stream like 10 hours a day, so it just seems like unfair to have people like, oh, hey, you should watch my streams, and then I'm not going to watch theirs. And it's not like I don't want to, it's not like I don't want to, it's just like I said, I fucking, when you stream 10 hours a day, you're not going to want to watch other streams when you're not streaming. It's like, hey, I just pulled a double shift at work. Now let me watch a show about work.
Hop on to Job Simulator.
Tja. I just got done working 10 hours at a corporate office. Now let's marathon the office. I'm sure Majin is fucking sick of corporate.
Yeah, man. Really tired. Nothing makes me rage more than corporate.
It's like, you know, if Majin has to ask them if they've turned it off and turn it back on one more time, he's gonna go fucking postal. And I was just joking with Majin. I'm like, you're an Asian dude that hates Asian people living in a country with Indians when you hate Indians.
Yep.
Like, you just fucking hate everybody.
That's why I don't go outside these days. Like, man, everyone's so annoying.
It's like, hey, Majin, you wanna go outside? Nah, I'm good. So where did you meet your girlfriend, man?
In our hometown.
Oh, so you like visited China and you met her?
Yeah.
Or I'm sorry, Hong Kong. I keep, the whole China Taiwan thing. If I'm not careful, I'll lose. Yeah, if I'm not careful, I'll
social credits.
Yeah, I'll lose social credits. Oh man. Well, I mean, at least you grew up in Hong Kong. You didn't fucking grow up in China. There's a world of difference there. Like I said, I've never met an Asian person that hates on Asian people more than you. I'm just like, I told Max, I'm like, no less than 10 times did he come in my stream, just on your memory. Honestly, we need to bring back some shame, man.
Yeah.
Some people need to be shamed.
Shame.
Shame.
The Game of Thrones.
Just ring a bell. Shame. Oh, that's great. I mean, I'm there for you, dude. I hate everybody, dude. I'm not a people person. I do not handle large groups of people well.
Even I don't like. A lot of times we have these corporate parties and everything. So my work buddies keep on inviting me. I'm like, nah, not gonna happen.
I love it, like, corporate, man. It's like, we know you all hate living here and want to fucking kill yourselves, but how about a pizza party?
Yeah.
That makes everything better. It's like, well, I was going to shoot everyone in the office, but you said pizza, so...
I'm down for pizza. I swear, if I have one more pizza buddy, I'm gonna lose it.
It's like, I swear to God, I'm going to shoot everyone in this office if they bring pineapple pizza back. I'm so sick of people liking pineapple on pizza, okay? Meat is not supposed to be fucking sweet. Do you guys have pizza where you are at, Steph?
Yeah, we have pizza here.
Like good pizza?
I'm sure they have, right?
I'd say it's good.
I'm just saying, I've never thought, what's the Chechen pizza situation? Okay, I know you pretty much got all the major chains, you know, Domino's, all those. Like, what are some local places that you enjoy?
No, like, my city doesn't have, like, exactly one of those. It's mostly, like, just, like, one shop, you know, it's, I don't know, not to really say it.
Do you guys have malls?
Oh
Yeah,
my
we
god.
do.
No, I don't know about Chechen culture.
You think there's no malls in Czechoslovakia?
They could be fucking fighting.
Dude, it's not Resident Evil Village.
They could be fighting in mud huts for all I fucking know. Hey, Steph, how was it when
sound like it's middle of the something.
Hey, Steph, how was it when you guys invented fire? No, I don't know. They could have like an alternative to them all. I don't fucking know about Chechen culture.
Yeah, no, we have malls, but only mostly like near like big cities, like main cities, or just
Do you
the big cities have it.
do you live in like a big city, or are you more like in the country?
I live in a I live in a village.
Now, what were you saying, Majin? He doesn't.
Evil.
It's like this whole
Are you
time.
still playing Daxter on stream?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm able to shit post to you guys and stream a game at the same time. It's an accomplishment. But it's like this whole time, Steph was looking for a big titty goth mommy, and it's like they were there the whole time.
The true mommy was the mommy we had all along. I'm getting lost in a cave here.
We need to get you into the Resident Evil game, Steph.
I know. I'm planning to download the 4 and 5 on my PC, and then the first one is also on PlayStation. So
Yeah, dude, you should just start with the first game, man.
yeah.
The original first one, you see?
Yeah. I mean, I can give him tons of pointers. I've beaten the whole thing. And on PS5 it has save states and stuff like that and rewind, so it's a lot more manageable.
Yeah.
Because one of the worst parts... I'm sorry, what were you saying, Steph?
I heard like people saying like don't play the Chris campaign first.
Do not. Okay? That is one of the
Made that
traps.
mistake.
Yeah. That is one of the traps, okay? They basically designed Jill as the normal and Chris as the hard. They don't tell you that. In fact, when they did the remake of Resident Evil, they actually do tell you that his is harder, and literally had to point it out. Because he gets way worse enemies. He has 2 less item slots, and you only have 6 item slots. You only have 8, so he only gets 6. So, and then his support character, Rebecca, sucks dick.
Rebecca.
Jill. Yeah, Rebecca's the worst, man. She's probably like my least favorite Resident Evil character. But, Jill, her only downside is she is slightly weaker than Chris. She can die more quickly. But she makes up for it because she has 8 item slots. She gets a Barry, who is an awesome supporting character.
Yeah, Barry.
She gets the shotgun early. She gets an easier way to kill V-Jolt, to plant, and stuff like that. It's just all around an easier time. So you should always play as Jill your first time. And then if you're ready for a more challenge, go Chris. You should never just go fucking straight up Chris.
Even I'll try one day the remake.
Oh, it's great, man. One of the scariest Resident Evil games. It seems a little bit outdated now, but in terms of sheer horror, it is one of the best. Fuck. I keep dying at this one specific part. It's getting on my nerves.
Skill issue.
Yeah, skill issue. Oh. Every time you say that, your dick gets a little shorter.
Yeah, I knew you were gonna say that. What
Okay,
if you didn't have a dick to begin with?
Okay? Well, then your boobs get shorter. Smaller, whatever. I would stop while you still have an Audi. You guys feeling the hype for the DLC?
You're excited. Feel my nipples.
Steph is a minor, Majin. Straight to jail!
Oh. Time to cancel him, Twitter. Yes, Steph's voice is way too big. Like, if you talk to him, you would think he's 25 or something.
Yeah, Steph has a much deeper... Yeah, I agree. Wait, you should see
If you
Steph's...
meet him, Chris Hansen comes in.
you
Why
should
don't you have a
see...
seat?
You should see Steph's face, man. It's kind of weird, too, because, like, if you see Steph's actual face, he's got a baby face.
Yeah.
So it's like, you're sitting there, you see his face, and you're like, oh, he sounds one way, and then he starts talking, and it's like, holy shit! It just creates a disconnect, because you're like, you do not look the way you sound. I've had people tell me that I don't sound the way they thought, or the way they thought it would. I guess because they assume I'm going to sound real southern. But then I tell people, it's like, I wasn't actually born in Kentucky. I was born in Missouri. I came here when I was 10, so, like, I didn't pick up an accent because I already fucking had mine. Missouri is kind of a Midwestern state, so...
So which state has the true southern accent?
Well, Kentucky, it does. It's just, you know, people who were born and raised here talk like that, not me. Some people will, like, live in a place and they'll pick up the accent. I never did. But there's definitely, if you go to specific parts of Kentucky, you will find southern drawl. We say honey and sugar and all that shit. But I do stand by the fact that Kentucky's a lot less racist and southern than people think. People have this impression of us that, like, we're dumb hillbillies and we're racist, and that could not be farther from the truth. You want the truth? Actually, almost every single place that I've lived in Kentucky, I've lived around a black person. Like, right now I'm like one of the few white people in my neighborhood.
So you're saying there's a lot more blacks than white in your area?
In my area, yeah. And I'm not saying that as a bad thing. I'm saying people think of Kentucky as like a majority white state. That is not the case. And we're like weirdly progressive in certain ways. Did you know, okay, and this is something that a lot of people, it kind of blows their mind when I tell them, Kentucky has one of the strongest anime fan bases in all of America.
Really?
Really? Like, they did a test, and we have some of the, like, most anime watchers in the country. You would never think Kentucky would be leading in anime watchers.
Yeah, my connection just dropped off in Elden Ring.
It's like,
They're
it's like,
having a maintenance.
you can fuck off and go back to where you came from after we watched Dragon Ball Z.
I just got disconnected from Elden Ring.
Fuck.
Yeah, I left, so I just did
And I hope whoever leaked the Elden Ring got nice punishment.
I hope whoever leaked it. I hope whoever leaked it early and was spoiling for people gets testicular cancer. Fuck.
Okay, it's logging it back in. Yeah, it's working now.
Steel Rising is such a great game, though.
Yeah, I have to continue that game also.
You know what? I normally don't like the French, but you know.
Go on.
Go on. No, it's
That's like
like,
saying, I'm not racist, but
well, in all fairness, it's not racism. I don't have a problem with their race. I have a problem with their culture. So, like, it wouldn't matter what color they are. If they're French, I just like them.
yeah. Let me hop onto French subreddit right now.
It's just like, okay, I've talked about this a little bit, but I'm a major history buff. Like, my father would literally had the credits to become a history teacher, and he nearly was a history teacher. At the last moment, he decided not to. But, like, he literally loved history so much he nearly taught it. He had the qualifications to teach history. And my grandmother loves, my grandmother loved history. So I come from a long line of history enjoyers. I've spent most of my time researching history, and I intimately know French history, and that's why I dislike them. They are legitimately, like, history's pussies. Okay, and if you, like, especially for America, and that's why I don't like the French, they have a long history of, fucking up, and then begging for America to save their ass, and then shitting on us afterwards.
The forbidden baguette wars.
So, it's just insulting that they literally sit there and shit talk America, and then, like, the first time something happens, help us! And then, like, I may have told you guys, they actually were probably worse than the Nazis during World War II. Because they not only surrendered to Hitler immediately without putting up a fight, like, in under 2 weeks, like, they didn't even try to fight the Nazis. They actually helped round up their own citizens to give to him, their Jewish citizens, to curry favor with Hitler, and then they actually gave him genealogy records. So there was millions of people, like French people, that were technically not, like, nobody would have known they were Jewish, that were exposed by their own government. So they basically rounded up millions of their own people and gave them to Hitler to die just because they were cowards.
It.
Like, even
So
okay,
they were,
I'm sorry, would you say
so
that?
they were number one.
Yeah.
Riches.
In my opinion, that makes them worse than Germany because, at least Germany, what they did was horrible. Don't get me wrong, but at least they thought what they did was right. They had, like, some kind of conviction. The French literally knew it was wrong. They were just pussies. Like, can you imagine, like, literally helping the Nazis kill millions of your own people just because you're, like, too much of a coward to fight back?
Kind of shitty.
And, like, Japan, they sided with the Nazis. They didn't do that shit. They didn't send their own people to die and round them up. So, like, yeah. But regardless, I used to make people laugh because I do this deliberately terrible French accent. You want to hear it? Oui, oui, ho, 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 sacre bleu.
Enchanté.
Oh, ho, ho, ho. And somebody.
You know, I'm thinking Japan's like, you want juice? No, you have sushi.
Oh God.
Gaijin, stupid gaijin.
It's like if the fucking Japanese wanted to have a shot at taking out Hitler, they could have just asked Godzilla.
Yes, Officer Gojira.
Gojira! Oh, fuck, we're getting canceled.
Yep, we're not making it, guys. Dude, one Neo streamer pissed me off a few days ago.
Oh yeah, you're talking about that guy you're trying
right.
to... Yeah, you were trying to help him with Elden Ring?
No, not Elden Ring, Neo.
Oh, Neo. Oh, yeah. What did he do?
Yeah, so he wanted a lot of tips and tricks like how to play the game. And I gave him like one nice tip saying, if you're looking to be better, just get those mystic arts. And of course, the mystic arts description is very long in Google. How to find which boss to beat. He takes one look and he says it's too much work. I'm like, okay, dude, whatever.
It's like, hey, I want
And
to
I
get
told
good.
him, yeah, and I told him blacksmith is a very important part in Neo that you should pay attention. Zero attention.
Yeah, dude, you just have to accept some people you can't help, man, unfortunately.
Yeah, I just gave up after that.
You know, it would be one thing if he said he didn't want help, but then when you ask somebody for help and they try to give it to you, and you're ungrateful, it's kind of shitty.
Yeah. And his stats were all over the place. Like in Neo, you need to emphasize on one stat if you're using a weapon.
Oh, man.
Like just like in Elden Ring, like you can't have dex, strength, intelligence, arcane maxed out. It's needed as per your build.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You can't, like, it's just not practical. You can't get everything maxed out. You gotta choose. The
People
most I,
just can't.
yeah, the most I will try to do is, like, try to have the stats I do level evenly balanced. Like, I'm playing Liza P, and I try to keep my, my health, my stamina, and my, dex. Well, it's technique, but it's the same thing, basically. All leveled to the same, you know what I mean? But that's still me just
Yeah.
allocating into a couple stats. It'd be different if I was literally trying to put a point into every single stat. I'd never get anywhere.
I'll be playing the DLC slowly. I don't want to hurry up.
Oh no, I totally agree. I'm not gonna be rushing, man. I'm gonna take my time.
It has the normal map and the secret maps, which is very exciting.
Yeah, all I want, dude, all I really want is for there just to be an underground map. That was like, that's
Yeah.
my main wish.
I think there is. Because that's what Skill Up told. There's a secret map, but he's not going to spoil it.
Because, you know, for me personally, obviously it's highly subjective, but for me personally, the underground was the highlight of Elden Ring.
Yeah.
Dude, the first time I got down that long ass elevator and then came out and you see like a fucking sky full of stars. You're like, what the fuck?
You pull up beside him, and I'll nuke him.
And you know what? Miyazaki says this is not even the complete open world he's had in mind. So imagine the next Souls game.
Yeah. Well, not only that, dude, but the next Souls game is going to have a substantial boost in technology. I'm pretty sure this DLC is the last cross-gen FromSoft game.
Next gen. They
So
should just make it next gen only.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. That I'm pretty sure that's what's going to happen. Like, they haven't announced anything else for PS4 and base PS4 and all that. So whatever game we're going to see next from FromSoft is going to be the next evolution of their engine. You know what I mean? Because Elden Ring, it has some bells and whistles on PS5, but for the most part, it really is just a PS4 game with better stats
Yeah.
on PS5. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
But like, if you remember, think about the jump in graphics was from Dark Souls 2 to Bloodborne.
That was good.
You know what I mean? Like, so you can see like cross-gen. Then when they made a full PS4 only game, they massive jump up. So imagine them making that leap again. Plus, it's also a chance to rejigger their engine because part of the reason why Elden Ring had such shitty performance, Majin, is because their engine wasn't built for open world areas like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They had to refit their engine, and it still wasn't fully built for it. Whereas if they've already said that they plan on making open world games going forward. They plan on all their future games being like that. And I mean, of course not. I mean, it's been their most successful game. It's like, okay, we should keep doing this. So their engine is going to be built from the ground up for open world games, so it should be better. You know what I'm saying? So
They
yeah,
actually reworked.
yeah, for open world. So it should look better and run better. And I'm really looking forward to it. And I said like they don't even have to do a Bloodborne 2. Just do like a spiritual successor to Bloodborne. You know what I mean?
Bloodborne.
It's the same way like Dark Souls was the successor to Demon Souls without being legally bound. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So just like I don't know, Plasmaborn. But can you imagine if they did an open world like Elden Ring, but in a Victorian world like Bloodborne? Fuck, that would be amazing. Or even like Sekiro. Can you imagine an open world Sekiro? How fucking awesome that would be. It would be awesome, man. So I am looking forward to see it. And it does kind of feel like, okay, FromSoft games have waves. You know what I mean? Like you had the original wave of the FromSoft games, and then Bloodborne was the start of something new. I feel like this DLC is the end of this wave. You know what I mean? Whatever's next will be the start of a new wave. So, plus whatever they make is going to have a lot more money. Like Elden Ring has crossed over 25 million copies sold. None of their
they're gonna have a problem with money.
Yeah, they're gonna have a lot more money, dude. Okay, for example, I want you to understand this. Okay, for example, Dark Souls 3 was their previous best-selling game. It took them 5 years to reach 10 million copies. Elden Ring reached 13 million copies in the first month, and are now 25 million. So like. They have majorly gone up in the world, so whatever they make is going to have a way bigger budget. And also props to Miyazaki, because they mentioned all the studio closures, you know, because there's been a ridiculous amount of layoffs in the gaming industry.
Yeah, I heard that article.
Yeah, he
lay off people.
Yeah, exactly. Like he's like, no, I'm not going to do that. Which fucking way to go, man. And you know, it's just totally unnecessary. People think that they see all these games closing down, all these game systems closing down, or studios, I should say, and like, oh man, the games are dying. No, games are making a record profit, so that's why this doesn't make sense. I also think that 2024 is going to be more of a quieter year. I mean, we've had some great games, obviously, but nothing major. But I think 2025 is going to be fucking ridiculous. Like, so many games have been delayed to 2025, and then we're already coming out, that I think it's going to be a jam-packed year, because that's kind of what 2023 was like. 2023 had so many games in that year, dude. Like, every month there was a major game coming out. And so 2024 kind of eased up a little bit, and then 2025 is looking great, dude. Death Stranding 2, Metroid Prime 4, Switch 2, for sure will be out in 2025. Marvel 1943 Rise of Hydra. Dude, did you see the trailer for that?
Yeah.
Dude, those graphics were real time. That is fucking insane.
Are you sure?
I'm sorry,
It
say...
like cinematics.
Oh,
it
no.
Looked like cinematics.
It looked like a cinematic, but then if you watch the extended presentation, Majin, she literally stopped it and took control of a dev camera and moved around the scene to prove that it was real time. And then changed the character models out, took the guy's mask off. Like, she literally proved it was in real time, because people didn't believe it either. So, like, it really looks that good. That's fucking insane. I mean, that game looked amazing. Plus, honestly, we've had a lot of superhero games, but we haven't really had a superhero game set in World War II, so kind of cool.
Nazis are back on the menu.
And it's written by Amy Hennig, the chick who wrote all the Uncharted games.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, dude! That was supremo radical! Pop said you should head back to that construction site. Looks like something mucho not bueno going on there.
And then, of course, you know me, I'm a huge Hideo Kojima fan, so I'm going to be there for Death Stranding 2 at launch. Majin, did you play Death Stranding?
Yeah, I liked it.
Yeah.
I didn't play the director's cut, but the regular one, the first one that came.
Yeah, if you ever get a chance, you beat it, right?
Yeah.
Okay, you know, because, like, it kind of hurts me a little bit, because I've heard a lot of people be like, Death Stranding doesn't have a good story, and I'm like, you did not finish it then. Okay? Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. It definitely is slow to start. I will not argue.
It's very slow.
Okay? But when it finally does pick up, dude, the story gets fucking amazing.
First few chapters are slow, but then again, it gets interesting.
Yeah, and then once you get to, like, the last, the last act, it gets fucking insane. Like, to this day, man, the whole Die Hardman speech has got to be one of my favorite speeches in any game ever. You know where he talks about when he takes off the mask? That had to, I mean, that is fucking Oscar-worthy acting. Are you guys still there?
Yeah.
You guys just went quiet there for a second.
No, I'm just stuck in this area.
Okay.
You know the one where you see that person Vike near the church, near the Frenzy village. Yeah.
Oh God.
So there's a crystal clear on that area, and I don't know how to reach it. I know you have to jump on a few things.
Oh, you did? Shit.
Oh my god, that's huge.
Wow. So that actually is way bigger update than I was thinking.
That's what I was saying, Kieran. No way, just the DLC is gonna be 15 gigs.
That is kind of, yeah, that is kind of insane. Like they've got to be introducing more quality of life changes than just those things if the update is that big. That's a quarter of the size of the fucking game.
And that recent items, oh my god, finally.
Yeah, but I'm saying like they've got to be doing more than that though. For 15 gigs, that is the biggest update Elden Ring has ever had ever. I mean, by far. Like I think the biggest update they did before was like 3 gigs.
Yeah.
So fuck, that's huge.
Why? I thought I was confident and challenged a rune beer. No, turns out not.
Rune Bear says no.
Yogi Bear.
Hey, boo boo! How about we kill this guy and take his runes?
Like even as a child, I knew Yogi was such an asshole. The park rangers just living his life and protecting the forest, right? But Yogi Bear, no, always picnic baskets. And
right?
I'm pretty sure Boo Boo is tired of his shit.
Yeah, or like when you're a kid, everybody's like, "Oh my god, I hope Jerry gets away from Tom." And now that I'm an adult, I'm like, "Poor fucking Tom, man."
Yeah, Jerry was an asshole.
Yeah, because okay, like when you think about it, for one, Tom has no choice. His owner literally tells him, "You're gonna kill Tom, Jerry, or you're out."
Yeah.
So he has no choice. And then on top of that, Tom would just try to kill Jerry. Jerry like psychologically fucking tortures Tom. He's a psychopath.
Like you know how many times he's gaslighted Tom into thinking he's sick of it.
Or like when he made Tom think he fucking died. And like when he gets back at Tom, he's always like when Jerry gets away, it's just like, oh drats. When Jerry gets back at Tom usually gets the fucking shit beat out of him.
Yeah.
And then there's times when Tom is just living his life, having his best thing, not even bothering Jerry, and Jerry just fucks him for no reason. Like when he's trying to woo that chick, and Jerry just fucks his whole day
Yeah.
up.
Yep. I know. Such an asshole. Okay, I finally managed to reach the Frenzy village. There's Sauron somewhere there.
Yeah, I have Sauron. Honestly,
Madness.
there was talking about trying to take down Sauron. I don't know why they didn't just fucking throw a rock at his eye. Shoot an arrow for Gondor. Just let Legolas do, man.
I heard there's a new Lord of the Rings coming up. Amazon
Yeah,
or something.
The War of the Rohirrim. It's okay. I'm cautiously optimistic. They did say they were adding a bunch of women to it, though.
Oh my god, yeah. I'm sure that's gonna turn out really good.
I don't have a problem with women, but I do have a problem with women in Token because it means they're adding a bunch of shit that wasn't there.
Time of men is over.
I am no man.
Puts on strap-ons.
Anything you can do, we can do better. Good luck
I
opening
have
up.
no problem. Yeah, I have no problem with women empowerment, okay, but when you really try to show, like pandering, it gets really annoying.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I just want them to be like accurate to the source material. You know what I mean?
It's like every character in Netflix shows is black, gay, and they need to have one long emotional scene.
Yeah, it's like fucking The Witcher show. Henry Cavill was so great as Geralt, but they fucking sidelined him in his own show so they could suck Yennefer's dick.
Dude.
That whole show is everyone telling Yennefer how awesome she is. I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
how about we actually give props to the guy who's actually doing stuff?
What was the redhead's name? I forgot.
Yennefer, or I'm sorry, Triss.
Oh, Triss. When I first saw Triss, I'm like, oh shit. That's not the Triss I know.
Yeah, okay. And like they made like this is a story that's set in fucking Poland in the 10th century. There were no black people.
Somehow. Palpatine survived.
Somehow, every ginger became a black person. They get the fucking worst of it, dude. Hollywood's been fucking genociding all ginger roles, man.
Finally reached Church of Inhibition.
Do they have
one more sacred tier done.
Do they have a lot of immigrants where you live, Steph? Steph?
Is there? Oh yeah, he's there.
Okay. Do they have a lot of immigrants where you live, Steph?
No comment. No comment.
Hey, do they? Are you just all just pale dudes hanging out, or?
We have people. Okay, so my Flash of Crimson Tears is now +10, so I'm guessing that's it for everything. I don't need to search.
What time is it there, Steph? Steph. What the fuck are you doing?
What?
I keep like we were talking and you're just not answering, man.
I didn't hear you.
Oh, okay. What time is it there, dude?
9:27 a.m.
For me, it's 1 p.m. afternoon.
Yeah, you're probably gonna get
That's
to
fine.
play. You're probably gonna get to play the DLC for the rest of us, you asshole.
Hey, isn't everyone at the same time due to time zones?
No, I think it's midnight for wherever you are.
What? Really? Are you sure you checked the Elden Ring release times? Because for PSD it says something else.
Oh well, for me it's midnight.
PC is getting it today, I think.
Yeah, PC and Xbox. And looks like all the Xbox players are setting their regions as New Zealand.
Yeah, suddenly a lot of people are living in New Zealand.
That's what I did for Forza Horizon. Like, okay, I'm a Kiwi now.
Actually, if there's, I've definitely always wanted to visit New Zealand.
It looks good though.
What does that sound? Somebody's doing something.
The plastic bag.
That's the last fucking
Also,
pass.
The plastic bag.
Sounds like you're opening a case. What the fuck are you doing?
What?
I'm gonna level up Vigor a bit because I feel DLC is gonna be a lot more tough. Just gonna keep on leveling up Vigor for today.
Hey, Majin,
Ah,
do you ever
yeah.
do you ever feel like racism because you're Asian?
I haven't felt in here since most of the locals that I talk, they're usually friendly. But I do hear from other people, like stuffs like that. But personally, I've never experienced those kind of things.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, and usually I don't sit quiet either. I usually tell them back. And the reason if someone asks me, I tell them I pay my taxes here. So I'm equally as entitled as you guys.
I
My
mean,
taxes give the governments money.
see, okay, I don't have a problem with migrants and immigrants in America, okay, because after all, America is a land of immigrants. What I have a problem with, though, is like we do give immigrants breaks and shit that we would not give to our citizens. Like, that's the problem. If that makes sense. Like, we literally... they get tax breaks and stuff that people who have been born here don't. They shouldn't get any kind of leg up. It should just be the same playing field as everyone else. That's fair.
Same thing.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't think they should be disenfranchised, but it's like, you're literally, somebody who just got here over somebody who's been here all their life, like, I don't know, man, just doesn't sit right with me. It's the same as,
What's that
like,
noise? I'm hearing some noise.
right?
Yeah.
What the fuck are you doing, Steph?
Making myself tea.
I'm sorry, what?
Tea.
You're making yourself tea? I thought you said you're making yourself pee. I was about to be like, what the fuck?
Slice of pea.
Myself a cup of tea.
Why does everyone I know fucking drink tea?
That's because the British came everywhere.
Oh, God.
And also, for some reason, I don't like coffee. Like, I feel like if I drink too much, I might get an addiction or something.
Well, coffee is good.
But sometimes I do like it, like if it's chilled coffee or something like that.
And honestly, like, most tea does have caffeine in it, so it's not really that different from coffee.
And those Players who are on New Game Plus 7 are gonna have a bad time today.
Yeah, I've heard. Yeah, see, fucking Alex, I had convinced Alex not to do it on New Game Plus. I'm like, dude, I'm begging you, don't.
No,
He's like, my character is so good for the base game. Like, do you know how many people have literally said that same thing?
yeah. Even Skill Up said, like one player who's on New Game Plus couldn't defeat the final boss of DLC because it was that powerful.
Like, you should never do New Game Plus for the DLC for your first run. After you've beaten the DLC, okay. But your first run should always be on the base game.
Yeah. Oh shit, my controller battery is very low. Let me just charge it. God, and this Albinoric had to come at this exact moment. I wish this game told you how many people you killed.
Fucking, it turns out you've killed enough Albinarics for a small country.
The next Hitler.
Genocide all of the Albinarics!
I saw one more person on YouTube playing Daxter, the PSP one.
Yeah,
I
it's
guess
good.
it came recently.
Yeah, it did. 18th. It was added to the
And
library.
I'm still surprised at Star Wars Survivor. Like 150 gigs. Have you seen it?
Yeah.
Like really shitty.
Yeah, but it is an incredibly pretty game. And it is a really awesome game though, so
They just released the official launch trailer on YouTube for Shadow of the Earth 3.
I'm probably not gonna
Don't
watch
read the
it.
comments. Don't read the comments.
Yeah, seriously.
That's what I've learned.
The only comment I can say is probably to get that with the devour video.
Get out.
For me, I don't even need to like look at the comments or watch the trailers or anything like that because like I'm already sold.
Daxter, did Simon give you my message? We need to clean up that construction site.
It's those trailers are usually to sell you on the game. It's like I'm already sold. It's already bought, paid for. Like you can stop digging. And I wouldn't even need to see the trailers, honestly, because my trust in FromSoft is so much that I would just buy it. It's not like very few companies I would do that for. But FromSoft is definitely one of them.
I do want to get the Demon Souls Platinum one day.
Yeah, I would have, but you actually have to have online to get it.
Oh yeah. Yep, you need to invade someone and help.
So that's the main reason why I didn't get it, even though I played it so much, just because you know me, I don't really fuck with online.
Hey, are you sure there's not a 7-day trial in your region?
I think I already got it.
PlayStation Plus. Oh,
I think I got it a long time ago. I can look. I'll check again, but probably not.
usually they do have recurring.
Because definitely, I could definitely see myself hopping into a game with you bitches.
Invaded.
Invaded. Dude, you imagine
Can you
just like...
invade? Are you sure you can invade your friends in Souls?
You just see, oh, it's Kiernan. Oh, no, he's red.
Oh no.
It's like, well, guys, it's been great working with you, but now I've got to fucking kill you.
Buy stock for someone who's in the firing range.
Honestly, if I try to do PvP in that game, I'd probably get my ass whooped. Just because I don't really fuck with PvP, and there are people who like that's all they do.
Yeah. I know one thing. If there's someone with no armor, then you shouldn't fuck with that. The less armor someone has, the more intimidating he is.
Actually, I have a video I'll send you guys later. You should watch it. It's fucking hilarious. It's called Happy Souls.
Oh yeah, I've watched the DS2 one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've watched it many times.
Have you seen it? Have you seen that stuff?
Happy what?
Happy Souls.
Boss weapons.
Boss weapons.
Right,
I saw that. Yeah, that's good.
right down the road.
Right now. I do not have enough time.
And when you actually go down the road, oh my god. Right down the road.
Right down the road. And what's crazy is you can tell the person who made that video played the shit out of Dark Souls 2.
Yeah. Lore of the land.
I love how he even got Vetty Vidia to cameo.
Yeah. Lore of the land.
He got fucking he's in the video. He's called Maddie Movie. Oh, you're green and you're ugly. Well, that's my physical appearance. Oh
And
god.
that guy really does some awesome research all the time.
Yeah.
Those games.
Yeah, he does.
The only way I could understand Bloodborne story was watching his videos.
Yeah,
Otherwise,
he
I
did.
didn't know exactly.
Yeah, I get slightly irked when people treat his videos like gospel. Like people have to realize he's not the official say. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yep.
Like he's informed.
Miyazaki is just laughing.
He's informed, of course. He puts a lot of time and research into it. But people don't seem to understand that a lot of time he's just theorizing the same as anybody else would. You know what I mean? He's not like the definitive say on something. Like people act like,
Yeah.
well, Vetty Vidia said it, so it has to be true. I'm like, bro, he's theorizing just the same as the rest. Like it really got on my nerves because I was like doing a theory and they're like, well, Vetty Vidia said. I'm like, okay, so I can't have a different theory.
Dude.
It's like, he has spoken! Okay, I didn't know he was
That's like
fucking...
saying, you know, it's like saying my dad works in Nintendo.
Well, guys, that video, he actually talked to Miyazaki.
Really?
No, he didn't. That was the joke.
Oh, okay. I actually thought he did talk to Miyazaki.
Man,
And
Kaisen...
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
Did you
I'm
see
pretty
about...
sure Miyazaki is laughing.
Sorry, I'm trying to cut you off.
Okay. So I was saying, Miyazaki must laugh at all the fan theories from time to time.
Yeah, did you see that Kai Cenat, he was
Yeah.
given a fucking Millennia statue?
Yeah.
It's like, man, when I beat Elden Ring, I didn't get a fucking statue.
The exit elevator.
That's what.
My keen exterminator
Like even-
sense tells me that these termite mounds are the problem.
Yeah. Also during that time when those Yakuza devs gave the early copy to XQC, who had no idea how to play the game.
I'm sorry, they did what?
Yeah. The latest game, right? Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth.
Yeah.
So XQC was heavily, advertised on playing the game on the stream for all these streamers, and that guy had no idea how to play the game. half
Oh
of the time.
god. He had never played a single game.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Dude, I
And
hate
all the
X.
people, yeah, and all the people were saying there's a bigger like YouTuber who plays Yakuza games, and why was he not given the game?
Yeah, that's weird. It really, you know, it also kind of pissed me off because I hate XQC, man. All he does is react to other people's content. That is like the lowest fucking form of YouTubing, man.
Yeah, I hate React.
I'm sorry, say that again, Seth?
You can't even speak normally.
No, he really can't. Like, I've sat there listening, like, what the fuck did he just say?
Yeah, like some.
Yeah, that's all, folks. Even. But, you know, and
Porky
what...
pig.
Yeah, what's really fucked up, though, is, like, I understand that he's not from America. He's not from English-speaking countries. But, like, he's been doing it so long, you think he would have eventually learned how to speak good English just by...
Yeah.
Like, he's been speaking English for over 10 years, and it's like, he still sounds like he just started. Like, I understand, you know, it's hard to learn another language, but, like, with how long he's been doing it, and, like, I've never seen him talk in another language but English. So it's like, how have you not improved?
Where is he from?
I have no idea. I think it's a European country.
Europe.
But I know he did not speak English until he was like 20. But like I've only ever heard him speak English, and he's been a streamer for like over 10 years, and it's like he has not improved at all. And also, like I said, I have no respect for people who just react to other people's shit. And I don't mean making a video about I don't mean like making a video about other people's shit. Like he just sits there and fucking eats while somebody else's videos play. That's content theft.
Also, how come you don't get copyright strikes from that? Because I'm pretty sure you can't stream other people's stuff, right?
Twitch has different rules. That's what it is, basically.
But on YouTube, you can do that.
Yeah, on YouTube, it's a no-go. On Twitch, they don't have the same copyright rules.
Because I see a lot of Asmon Gold videos on where he's reacting on YouTube videos.
Yeah, but see, those are edited clips. Those are edited clips. That's why he gets away with it.
Oh, okay. So it's not, as long as it's not live, then it's fine.
It's not even live. It's as long as it's not the whole thing unedited.
Oh, okay.
So, like, because YouTube is fine with people critiquing things, like, that's how you get all these movie reviewers and all that, but not cool with people just, like, showing the whole fucking movie. That's why, if you may be familiar with Suzy Liu.
No.
She was this big YouTuber, and she got basically booted off YouTube forever because she would just fucking full up show anime shows, like, in their entirety. And,
Really?
YouTube let her go for a while because she was popular. This is before they regulated it. But then they actually had to shit can her because Funimation actually took her to court.
Oh my god.
Well,
You
dude,
don't mess with Funimation.
millions of people watched her streams. She actually was fucking them out of a great deal of money. Like, I hate to side with...
Funimation and Koei Tecmo, you don't mess with that.
Yeah, I hate to side with her, especially reaction... I'm sorry. I hate to side with a big corporation, but in this case, just broadcasting the whole show to millions of people really does kind of fuck them. And she would do that the same day the episodes aired. So, like, just maximum fucking them over. Like,
That's kind of shitty.
yeah, right, like, the day they aired, it's like, well, why would I get this when I can watch this? And it would hurt the animes.
Yeah. That's a pretty open and shut case.
Yeah, so, like, and that's basically the whole Suzy Liu shit is kind of how we got to where we are now. Because YouTube had to step in and regulate that because literally they were being sued by Funimation. And so they're like, okay, we can't allow this anymore. Rightfully so. You should not just be airing entire fucking shows and monetizing it.
Okay, she was even monetizing it. Shit.
Dude, she was making tons and tons of money. She even opened up a Patreon that was just the animes.
That's either stupid or something else.
Well, it's exactly what happened to the fucking people who did the Switch emulator. It's like the Patreon is where they got fucked.
They use it.
Yeah, because it's like if they had just kept the emulator up, it probably wouldn't have been so bad. But they literally said, "Well, we'll give you the emulator if you pay us," and that's where like Nintendo was able to get them. And that's why like the new Nintendo emulator that's up, it's gonna stay up because those people aren't fucking are doing that shit.
Yep.
So honestly, you know me, I hate to side with Nintendo, but in this case, I kind of can't understand why Nintendo did that.
I
And
just reached level 168.
oh shit. And you know we've already I've already talked to we've already talked about it, but honestly, I think there's a line between piracy and emulation, and the age of the games in question is the line.
Yeah.
Okay, like if it's an old game that you couldn't even buy legally, then it's not piracy. Okay, like if say I wanted to get a GameCube game right now, okay, I would have to pay hundreds of dollars to get a GameCube game, and then none of that money would go to the developers. That's not piracy. Because literally, there's no way to give money to the developers. There is no way. But say you pirated a Switch game, you could have just bought that. It was readily available, so that is theft. I mean, it's not like the end of the world kind of crime, but that's the difference. Like, you are directly hurting Nintendo when you pirate the Switch games.
Those games are very overpriced in our area.
Oh, I can see that. I'm not coming down on you. I'm talking about there are people who could easily buy them and don't. Those are the problem.
I usually buy them, but mostly for collection, Switch games.
If I could buy a game, I would, but since I don't have access to a credit card, I can't really buy the game, so I have to use the website. You know?
Yeah. Well, honestly, from what you were saying, Steph, most of the games that you emulate are really old anyway, so...
Yeah.
You emulate, like, a lot of PS1, PS2 games, PS3 games that are defunct anyway, so...
Yeah, I can't, like, really buy newer games, because my PC will not handle new games.
But
Really
I'm sorry, I'm not trying to interrupt you. You can finish.
And so most of the games I have are just like
Things are heating up outside the city, Daxter. You need to get back to the power station and get on top of it.
I don't have like new games like let's say Horizon Forbidden West. That's on there. I don't have any of those type of games that are like newer.
Yeah. Well, see, for me, man, it's just like I said, it's just the age. Like, if you were to pirate a brand new game, that is directly hurting the developer, and you could pay money for that. It's widely available. But if it's like a super old game, like, okay, like say I wanted to spend $200 to get a copy of Pokemon Emerald, okay, none of that money would go to the fucking developer.
Yeah.
Okay, it would just be going to some neckbeard in his mom's basement scalping. So no. And honestly, when people pirate games, and I don't even want to say pirate, but when people emulate, 9 times out of 10, they're emulating older games.
Yeah.
And they even did a study a while back, a really interesting study, okay, where they asked people, I'm trying to figure out the way to put it. They asked people and checked their purchases. Most people said that if there was a legal way to buy a game, they would buy it as long as it wasn't insanely expensive. Okay, and they've had multiple studies corroborating that. So usually, if there is a legal way to buy games, gamers will. I mean, there's always going to be that one person who's going to pirate no matter what. But for the most part, if you give people a way to buy games legally, they will. They want to support the devs.
Yeah.
It's
especially if you can play the same old game on different consoles. Like, let's say I bought a PS1 game, right?
Yeah.
It plays on PS4. If it even plays on PS5, it's even better.
Yeah, exactly.
Rather than buying a same remastered version on the PS Store.
Yeah, exactly. Or for example, like they've proven that like Daxter. You can pretty much emulate Daxter with any moderate PC. I'm sure Steph could even emulate it with his because it's a PSP game.
Yeah, PSP games are easy.
Easy to emulate, yeah, because they're like essentially like a mobile chip. You know, they're roughly equivalent to like a phone. So even a decent PC can emulate them. But when they made Daxter available on the PS5 to legally purchase for $10, it sold really well. It's doing really well because they gave people a legal way to buy it on a PS5. People wanted it. So 9 times out of 10, if you give somebody a way to buy it legally and you don't charge them at the ass, they'll buy it. And that's the thing. Like, it's crazy to me how it's crazy to me how Nintendo has like de-emphasized the classics library because Nintendo has publicly stated the Virtual Console was one of their biggest moneymakers for Wii.
Yeah.
And for Wii U, okay? So they literally they got a bunch of old games, they put them on the store at a cheap price, and it raked them up insane money. I think they said like roughly half the money that the Wii made was from the Virtual Console. That's insane. Because people liked being able to buy the old fucking games, and at the time that was a novelty. So you'd think they'd be like, okay, well that did really well on Wii, that did really well on Wii U, so let's bring it to Switch. Nope. You can only temporarily play the games you have a subscription. Fuck out of here with that shit.
People will
Yeah.
still talk.
If we don't stop this metal bug infestation, there won't be any people left.
I don't know who
No
these
problem.
people are
Let
making
it just
such
be you
bad
and me,
decision.
baby. Starting
Yeah, exactly.
civilization all over again.
One
It's
step
not in the
forward,
cards,
2
fuzzball.
steps back.
Still, you are useful in handling the smaller problems around here. I suppose you're ready for a real toy. If
Oh, shit.
You've got the fur for it.
Upgrade.
That's an ultrasonic attack.
For the second Wolf Among Us.
Yeah, if they ever fucking get
Oh
around to it,
yeah.
dude. I love how they can
Yeah,
make
the
like
first one was pretty good.
I need it. Like, I seriously fucking lost the first one.
dude, yeah, I love The Wolf Among Us. I love Fables, the comic they're based on. You really should read them.
Karen's speaking right now because I can't hear him.
Yeah, he's speaking.
Yeah, like, I can't hear him at the moment. Probably because, like, Wi-Fi or some shit.
Okay.
Hold on a second.
He does show everyone on the party.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Can you hear me, Steph?
His voice should come back, like, soon.
And what's crazy is like, Marjorie can hear me, but not Steph. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Hold on, I'm gonna kick you from the
Maybe.
party. I'm gonna kick Steph from the party and then invite him back.
If Kieran is saying he's gonna kick you out of the party for a little bit and again gonna re-add you. So maybe that should solve the voice issue. He's gonna add you again.
Steph,
Okay,
Steffi.
now should be fine.
I can hear you now.
Okay, I was gonna say, dude, I love The Wolf Among Us. I love the comic books that it's based off of. You should really try reading them.
I wanna.
You can find almost all of them online. It's called Fables. And technically, The Wolf Among Us is a prequel to the comics. But yeah, The Wolf Among Us is great. I just think it's funny that like they can literally do like 8 fucking Walking Dead games, and then we're waiting for like 12 years for a second Wolf Among Us.
Attachment. It's experimental.
Experimental.
Yeah,
I like the sound of that.
no, he probably will.
Watch where you point that thing. I don't actually know what it does.
It's in good.
I'm not a huge fan of Telltale games. Not just because I hate them. They are kind of like walking simulators. And that's fine. I don't like them as much. You know what I mean?
Hands, baby.
Ah, you again. All right. I
I've set a trap to catch the queen and end this mess, but she won't take the bait. That's where you come in.
Yeah, it's supposed to come out either the end of this year or 2025. Okay.
Some business. Maybe. Hey, isn't Max coming on the voice chat?
No, he has never ever shared his voice with any of us. Or his.
Like a real Max Payne.
Hold on, actually, let me see if I can get his bitch ass to join. He's Australian.
Tell him
so...
you're playing Max Payne. Tell him you'll play Max Payne or something.
Luhrmann, it's like Dave Spells said, "Gotcha, bitch." Oh, hold on. Let me ask Alex if he come in. He gets on voice chat all the time.
My health bar has reached the compass lines now. It's very long right now.
Is your health bar having trouble getting erect? Have you tried health bar Agra?
The lands between. Or the runes.
Immediately contact your doctor if your health bar stays extended for longer than 4 hours.
You know, I've always wondered, why is it called the lands between?
Yeah, actually.
Is it somewhere in between? Or is it between Narikas?
Yeah, I have no idea actually. I think it's because it's at the center of the world.
But then you say the Shadowland has layers, right?
Yeah,
like
the Shadow World is in a different reality. I'm trying to convince Alex to join. He's being a bitch.
I remember my first character, which I still have saved, is 186 level.
Shit.
And he's a pure strength. He's a pure strength build.
Bonk bonk.
The old great sword. I mean, I don't hate strength characters, but especially if you're fighting a boss that likes to move around, it's very tough nowadays.
Yeah, I don't have a problem with strength. I just personally prefer Dex. I have a high speed, up in your face, aggressive playstyle, so Dex with my play. But I don't hate strength.
What about magic?
I do hate magic. I think the magic system in those games is insanely clunky, and having to constantly swap the spells and swap between a staff and a regular weapon irks.
The number of times I've seen people spamming Azure comment.
Meteor! Meteor!
I'll keep some basic incantations for poison removal, that kind of stuff.
bonk until it doesn't move anymore, and then bonk it again. Meanwhile, fucking Majin is sitting over Walter White. It's time to cook. Yeah, bleed is not bad. No, it's definitely a perk of using katanas.
But what if you had 2 Bloodhound Fangs?
Actually, you can't, Curved great swords.
I saw even the what do you say? I don't know what that weapon is called. Like there was one person using a pole or something, dual-handed, and it was really good for bleed.
Check.
Like it was kind of a spear, one-handed spear, but a dex kind of spear. And that. Let me see. Is it the Godskin Peeler?
God damn it. Now.
Oh, yeah. It's the Godskin Peeler.
Yeah, the foreskin peeler. The circumciser. Okay, this headset, I've used it every day for like 4 years. It's just worn down. It was a cheap set to begin with. Yeah. Man, I have to send you guys the fucking Djibouti dubs, man. Have you guys seen that?
What is it?
He's a guy who dubs over old cartoons. He does dubs for Spider-Man.
Oh,
They're fucking
I
hilarious.
know. Is it that one with the flick of my twist? the Batman one.
When not erect, my dick is large.
He's funny.
Right?
Djibouti dubs. The one where Batman is crying in the rain.
Right?
It's just the rain.
It's just the rain, man. Can you imagine making fun of Batman's parents without realizing it? And then you're just
if
like...
If it was Arkham Batman, then you would be gone.
You're just like, man, you're just sitting there like, Batman gave me an extra badass weapon. What did I do? I'm actually really excited for the Wolverine game.
Yeah.
Dude, that leaked gameplay.
I told you right. Someone leaked the PC build for Wolverine. Yeah, it's still the alpha build or something.
It's still, I mean, it looks really good. I mean, the game, just like...
concept art showed a lot of villains, return villains.
Yeah, even the, like, dude, I saw that, the gameplay looks absolutely fucking awesome. Like, I saw that, like, him in the living room, like, he's fighting those ninjas. Dude, it's just so brutal. Like, you see fucking Wolverine...
What happened?
The Louvre! Maybe the real boss fight was the friends we made along the way.
That chick who played Monster Hunter blindfolded.
Oh, that bitch.
I don't believe when people say, okay, blindfold. How can you play blindfold?
Well, there are people who do it legitly, but they have to spend fucking...
Are you sure?
They have to spend...
You gotta be, like, Daredevil or something.
Yeah, the people who actually can do it blindfold spend years and years playing one game blindfolded. Like, it's not just something you can do. Like, there are people who have literally beaten all of Mario 64, gotten every single star while blindfolded. That is fucking crazy.
Shit.
And like, And these people were like literally not only blindfolded with a thick blindfold, they were turned away from the fucking screen and had a camera watching their face. That was, I mean, the legit did that shit.
Yeah, that should be the real blindfold.
Yeah, and then you had that one bitch playing Monster Hunter who's like, oh, I can't see through my blinds. Like, bro, I can see through your blind.
And especially it has no audio cues.
Right?
Something like that.
Dude, if I was a fucking cheater in a speedrun and I heard Carl Jobs was making a video about me, I'd have a mental breakdown.
Yeah.
You ever watch Carl Jobs, Steph?
Yeah, yeah.
You ever watch Carl?
Jobs. And when he did that video on the Completionist, I was so disappointed in Completionist.
Oh my god, that really broke my heart, dude.
Yeah, like he was the one who introduced me to Demon Souls.
Yeah.
Video.
Well, it's not just that, it's just like, you know how I feel, Majin? I feel like the gaming space is too toxic. So many people who are into gaming YouTube and stuff like that just focus on negativity, and that's all they ever talk about. So the Completionist was one of the few people that was positive, you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
So many people, like, you know exactly what I'm talking about. These people make videos about games, and it's only ever hating. That's all they do. It's just bitch. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not talking about, like, bitching every now and then. Sometimes a game comes out and it's bad. But, like, I'm talking about, that's literally all they do. They don't ever talk about good stuff. So he was actually talking about good games and, you know, like, positivity, and then it turns out he was the biggest bitch of them all. Like, that actually hurt me, man. Like, I loved him. Like, and it's so weird that he would do that because, like, he was making a great living off of YouTube by itself. It's like, he didn't even need the money from the charities. Like, why?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's not like
his videos on Demon Souls Bloodborne was what inspired me to play those games.
Yeah.
In the first place.
He did a video about Wild Arms that was really good. He's one of the people who got me into Hat in Time.
Oh.
So, like, he did tons of videos that I really loved. And, I just, you know what I mean? I guess we should have seen the fucking writing on the wall, though, when he was defending that bitch on G4.
Which one?
Frost. You know, she did that whole, like, rant that went viral from G4 about women and gaming.
Yeah, I haven't heard of her.
Well, good, because, like, she's basically the one who killed G4 the second time. Like, she sucks so much. It just sucks, man.
The trap is set.
You know what they say, right? Never meet your heroes.
Yeah, unfortunately, in a lot of ways that's true, because, like, seriously, the shit with the Completionist. And the way that he uses his mom's death really upsets me.
Yep. Yeah, every time, like, so many times I've heard in his retro streams.
Okay, like, my grandma died. She was murdered. I mentioned this before. And I would never use her fucking death to get brownie points on the internet, man.
Yeah, sympathy.
Like, that's so fucking gross. Like, he literally uses his mom as a shield. And I'm like, that is so fucking messed up.
Now I'm wondering, did she even have dementia in the first place?
Well, she did. They have proven that. They have doctor's records that she did. He just hijacked and made it about himself.
Oh, okay.
But, like, they've looked into her doctor records, her autopsy report. She did have dementia. It's just, you know, obviously, he made it all about him after she died. So.
Pardon me.
But at least he wasn't lying about that. She did have dementia. Which I've actually had somebody in my family die from dementia. Thankfully, it wasn't a hereditary. Knock on wood. No, she got, because dementia can run in your family, but she got dementia from drinking. She had a real bad drinking problem, and people who spend too much drinking, it can rot their brain and cause them to have dementia later in life.
Really? I
Really?
didn't know that.
Yeah, like people, when you drink a lot, for an extended period of time, it can have permanent effects on your brain, and sometimes it can cause you to have dementia. Like,
Okay.
her doctor literally said that's why she had dementia. Was her she spent like 30 years as a drunk. So
Yeah, it's a good thing I don't smoke or drink then.
yeah, I don't either. Caffeine is pretty much my only vice. Well, Steph, you're 15. If you did drink, it would be a problem. It's like, I don't drink. Okay, so you're doing what you're supposed to do.
I don't think they serve drinks until you're 21 or something, right?
Yeah, I don't know what the liquor laws in Czech are. Oh, 18? Okay.
18.
Liquor every day! Steph's gonna get lost in the sauce. Next time we know Steph's gonna be fucking free shooting heroin. It's like, what the fuck happened to you, Steph? It all started with one sip of beer. Liquor, not even once.
True Max Payne experience.
uh,
Like imagine like an alcoholic playing Max Payne.
Everything
Like
I do.
heavily dosed on painkillers.
Right. Honestly, Max Payne should just die. Like, he's on so many painkillers, he is not human. It's like, how many Vicodins did you take, Max? 20? He's more dopamine than man.
No.
Keep waiting for fucking Alex to join the chat. He's being a bitch.
Not joining?
He said at the very least he'd join the video.
What? Dude,
He's
nowadays I like talking. I'm not that shy.
Right? He's like, oh, I'm in bed. That would be gay. I'm like, okay, we're trying to talk to you, Alex. We're not trying to fuck you. Okay, what are you wearing?
Feet pictures.
Oh, we're all
Like,
going.
there was one guy. Okay, there was one guy in Morg's arena. His new username was Morg for feet pics. He's gonna help you, but he needs some feet pictures.
It's like, I can help you beat the boss, but it's not gonna come cheap. We're all going to prison. It's like, what are you doing in jail? It's like, well, I murdered somebody. What about you? It's like, I was shitposting. Me and Alex were talking earlier about how, like, you're kind of fucked in Pokemon unless you were, like, there from the beginning. Like, it is nearly impossible. It's like nearly impossible to get a legit full Pokemon Pokédex. Because, dude, like,
I only watched the first series, the Pokemon show, the one which had 150 Pokemon.
Gotta catch 'em all.
Ash Ketchum, the big underdog. Dude, I never saw him winning any tournaments.
He eventually did after like 15 years.
And I used to hate Charizard. God, such a dick.
I also kind of hate the show just for like starting the whole thing where like all the Pokemon just say their fucking names.
Names.
Pika, Pika, Pika. Squirtle, Squirtle. It's like they make a ton of different sounds, okay? They don't just sit there and say their name. They're not mentally handicapped.
There's a Pokemon called Fuck You.
FAU. And it's so weird too, because like every other Pokemon in the show, right, it's just saying their name, but then Meowth's talking in full fucking sentences the whole time.
He should be the king. Pokemons, not Mewtwo.
Okay, everybody likes
And
ass,
it's
but
actually funny if, yeah. And you know, it's actually funny. The reason he talks is to win over some girl or something.
oh, hey, Alex, how's it going? He's in the chat.
Oh, hey, Alex. How's it going? We have 4 members now. Oh, wait. No, there's only 3. Oh, on the chat. Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah, you should probably open up your phone so you can see what he's saying, Majin. I tried to get him into the voice chat, but he's like, no. Apparently talking to other men is... You should join the voice chat, Alex. We're all sitting here, we're fucking chilling, we're having a good time, man. You should join in on this.
I heard Linkin Park has a new singer. Female singer.
Just remember, it's never gay as long as you say no homo. Those are the rules. Alright, well, maybe we'll try to get you on here. We'll try to get you on here later then on the voice chat. Yeah, for you fucker. It's 4 a.m., so about 16 hours. No, 20, I'm sorry, I'm fucking stupid.
Kieran, you're gonna be getting a lot of photo suggests.
Oh god, don't fucking put that on me, man. I swear to God, Steph, I will fucking cut you. I will bathe in the blood of innocence. Your blood.
I think my first year I'm just gonna roam around, you know, grab stuffs, maybe see the first boss, that line dancer thing.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. I'm not gonna be just skipping through it. I'm just gonna take my time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Who knows when who knows when we're gonna get more FromSoft stuff? So you know, this is gonna be last for a little while. So I want to enjoy it. Yeah, on top of that, they've already said that, like, many people's biggest problem with Elden Ring was the repetition, the repeated bosses, and, not only just the repeated bosses, but also, after so long, it starts to feel like every cave and every catacomb is the same.
It's the same, yep.
Like, this cave is a slightly different layout. So it's like, once you've seen one cave or catacomb, it's like, oh, I've seen them all. So it kind of takes a lot of the thing out of it, and then with the repeated bosses. From what I've heard, this DLC completely sidesteps that. Every cave, every catacomb is completely unique. From what I've heard, there is no repeated bosses in this DLC.
What if there's Godskin Trio?
I would quit, dude. But yeah, from what Skill Up and other people were saying, there is no repeated bosses. Every catacomb is unique. Every cave is unique. They don't repeat the layout. So they heard people complaining about the repetition and they fixed it. So.
And
if that's true, then I'll probably do everything. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If every cave is unique,
there might be hidden talismans or armor.
Yeah.
Stuff like that.
If every cave is unique and every cave has a unique boss fight, then I'll do them all. It's just the repetition. It's like that's what got to me. It was like, oh great, another magma worm, terrific.
2 magma worms.
No.
No, they won't be.
Honestly, they've almost never had trophies for any of them. Bloodborne was the...
Now that I remember, yep.
Bloodborne
only had the DLC.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Bloodborne is the only one. And that, from what I've read, that's because Sony insisted. Okay, yeah, maybe.
I don't really know, but I know I think I saw some trophies. Like, I don't know.
But as a general rule, the DLCs don't have trophies. Either way, I don't really care. It's inconsequential to me. DLC trophies don't really matter to me as much because when I play to get trophies, I'm playing for the platinum, and DLCs never have platinum, so.
Oh yeah, by the way, I forgot to tell you guys. Okay, so I was reading the local news today, and apparently one guy had ordered an Xbox Series X controller from Amazon. And you know what he found? A live snake inside the packaging.
What?
Yeah, and you know the snake was a cobra, not an ordinary snake. Yeah, and right now it's all over the news.
Is the guy alive or?
He is alive. Yeah.
Man, he's lucky he's alive, dude. Cobras do not fuck around. They are so poisonous. Just like as a rule. We have a couple of really poisonous snakes here. They're not everywhere, but we have cottonmouth. And,
oh yes, cottonmouth. Scary.
We have copper head snakes, which are super poisonous.
Right. Yeah, I heard about that one.
And we also have snakes that are non-poisonous that look the same. So they tell you if it's
Oh, I know. If it's red, you're dead. Something like that, right? Or riddle.
Yeah.
The one with red, black, and yellow stripes.
Yes, I'm trying to remember the saying. Red, touch yellow, kill a fella.
Yeah, yep.
Red, touch black, put it back or something like that. I had to look up the rhyme, but there's a thing because you can easily mistake a poisonous one for non-poisonous one and vice versa. Well, you're lucky. Hey, Alex, man, you're in Florida. Do you have a lot of poison snakes, or?
Luckily, I haven't found any snakes in here, so that's good.
Okay, but you have to be more specific because viper is a subsection of snakes. Alex says that he doesn't have a whole lot of snakes where he lives. Just some, but not a huge amount. It's more south. One time, my sister accidentally killed a snake because they was like try to sneak up on her, and it was a harmless snake. It was like a garden snake, thankfully, but it was like sneaking up on her while she did the. She was like mowing the lawn, and she mowed over and chopped his fucking head off. Yeah, it's like you rolled up on the wrong person today, motherfucker. Okay, he's saying that where he's at in Orlando, that there's not a lot of forests and shit for snakes.
Okay. HP is 1900 now. Finally.
Well, that's good, man. Like I said, also from where I'm originally from Missouri, we have a lot of fucking awful spiders in Missouri. It's one of the things I hate the most about it. Black widows are fucking everywhere.
Black widows.
Like
Jesus, dude.
I mean, they are everywhere. Like, I think Missouri is like one of the worst places in the world for black widows. And we
are
also.
Are they reclusive or?
Well, thankfully, black widows usually leave people alone. They will only usually fuck with you if you mess with them. So 9 times out of 10, people who get bit by black widows are like construction workers. because they'll like open up a wall. They like to hide in like the wall and like the crawl space. So
Okay.
they generally leave people alone most of the time. It's usually when people get bit, it's because like a construction guy will open up a wall and they'll come out. You know what I mean?
So they don't actively try to hunt,
No, they do not.
guys and all.
The ones you need to watch out for, brown recluse, they are super aggressive.
Oh, shit.
Like they
Jesus.
will actually chase you, and like
Really?
they are aggressive. They tell you if you see a black widow that you're to leave it alone. If you see a brown recluse, get the fuck away. Like they will chase you.
Shit.
Uh,
Dude.
and you don't want to get bit by them. Their bites go necrotic. You will lose flesh.
Shit.
Yeah.
I would just burn the house.
Right? Burn it. We also have wolf spiders, and the wolf spiders, they're harmless, but they are so fucking big. Like, we're talking about, like, the size of your hand, and they are furry. That's why they're called wolf spiders, because they're white
Shit.
fur.
Oh my god.
And I remember I was, like, 6 years old. This is way back when I was still living in Missouri, and we were all sitting on the porch, and my dad's sitting there to my mom, he's like, don't move. And she's like, why? And there was, like, a spider as big as her fucking head on the wall behind her.
Shit.
And he told her that because he knew if she turned back and saw it, she would freak the fuck out.
Oh, yep.
But thankfully, those are not poisonous. They're spooky because they're so large, but they're like tarantulas. Their bite's harmless.
With all those squish bugs, the queen should be on her way.
But they travel in fucking droves. So imagine like 10, 15 spiders coming at you that are the size of your hand.
Now all you have to do is go wait at the trap.
That would fucking kill.
That's why I'm never gonna visit Australia. Like, everything in there wants to kill you.
Max lives in Australia.
Like, it's super scary. Like, my god, all the venomous, dangerous things.
Yeah,
It's there.
Like, yeah, exactly. It's like
It's literally Kaled.
all the Australian Kaled wilds.
Like, I mean, the people are nice. Like, the spiders, snakes. Those things are creepy, man.
Yeah, like the people seem nice enough, but it's just like nature is telling you, stay away from here. Like if everything
And
around
the
you
moose, who's from
If-
Canada.
yeah, if everything is trying to kill you, man, like it's trying to give you a message. Learn, like you know what I mean?
That one Wikipedia article from the Great Emu War in Australia.
Oh god.
Have you heard about it?
No, what about it?
The Great Emu War. So it's like a fictional war, okay, which happened in Australia. A bunch of farmers and emus, and the farmers lost to the emus. It's so funny.
It's like where's Steve Irwin when you need him, man?
The viper is the tech one. That's the only poisonous snake we have.
What? Well, you're lucky, man. Thankfully, Kentucky's not like covered in it, and thankfully, like with the copperheads, those are the ones you need to watch out for in Kentucky. They're common enough that they keep antivenom on hand, and most people who get bit survive. Because
What about rattlesnakes?
we have a couple of rattlesnakes, but even then, those are not the ones that are going to kill you fast. Most people who get bit by rattlesnakes survive. It's like the snakes you want to be afraid of are the king cobra.
Oh shit!
Because they like spit venom in your eyes.
Shit.
If that
Is
if but no, if they get venom, if they get venom, if they get venom in your eyes, well, I mean, you're not actually. That's not what you have to worry about.
Does it mourn when it shoots venom?
If okay, so here's why they're lethal. You will temporarily go blind if you get it in your eyes, but usually people who survive it get their sight back. The problem
Okay.
is when you get bit by a regular snake, even a cobra, it has to pass through your blood and get into your circulatory system. So it takes time. You understand?
Okay.
When the king cobra spits venom in your eyes, it is almost entirely in your circulatory system immediately. You almost die within minutes. So that's why most people die. And the same with the black mamba. They say that with the black mamba, you have at most 5 minutes to live if you get bit by one. You are fucked.
I hear black mambas, will chase you for miles.
Yeah, if they have to, like that's what I'm saying. So like black mamba are the ones you have to worry about. Rattlesnakes, it takes a couple of hours for it to kill you. So if you go to the hospital right away, you'll usually be okay.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like you have like here in Kentucky, there's a lot of rattlesnakes, but we have anti-venom. So if you go to get care immediately, most people survive. Like something like 90% of people who get bitten are okay.
Okay. That's a good statistics. Also, I don't like what's called jellyfish.
Oh yeah, jellyfish. I've never seen jellyfish, but yeah.
Are they as bad as they look on TV?
Oh God.
I know there's a person out somewhere who has a pee fetish and just gets stung by jellyfish on purpose. Those stingers.
Yeah, have you guys ever heard about the blue-ringed octopus?
Yeah, yep. The dangerous octopus.
Yeah, it's like one of the most dangerous animals in the world, Steph. Their venom
Guys,
is so toxic it can kill you within 30 seconds. Yeah.
I saw one person holding an baby blue ring octopus, and everyone is panicking in the comments.
Yeah. And the thing is, most of the time their bite's painless, so you don't know what's going on until it's too late. Like, basically...
That's gotta suck.
Yeah, no, seriously, it basically what happens, Steph, is it paralyzes your respiratory system. You can't breathe. That's why you die. So...
If you don't get oxygen in your lungs, you'll be dead.
Yeah, okay, and you can't go for very long without oxygen, so imagine you're at the beach, because that's where they go, is the beach. You get stung by that, unless somebody is on hand with oxygen right away, you're fucked.
I can't breathe.
Yeah. The only times that people have survived is there was like one guy who got stung by one, and they had somebody who knew how to do mouth to mouth and CPR. So this guy literally breathed this guy by hand until the ambulance came and saved this dude's life. And that's just because the person knew what to do, and he was willing to sit there for like 30 minutes to give him mouth to mouth. If that guy, the guy was insanely fucking lucky. He's still alive. But the good news is, if you do manage to survive the bite, it leaves no residual effects.
Okay.
Like it literally, it just it paralyzes you. But then once the stuff's gone, you make a full recovery. You know what I mean? But yeah, like there's a general rule of nature. If you see something that's brightly colored, leave it alone. Okay? That's also how I know how to avoid toxic women. If they have brightly colored hair, I leave them be.
I knew. I was just waiting. The blue hair.
It's nature's little warning system.
There's
Meanwhile,
one meme, okay. Like one of those blue-haired girls comes inside the psychiatric's office. Psychiatrist like, jackpot.
see, most of us...
Yeah. And you know what the funny thing is?
Well, it's a funny
Usually,
thing.
when people start having mental breakdowns or something, they'll either shave their heads or dye their hair.
Yeah, it's no in between. You're either going blue or you're going bald. But it's like most people take that as a warning sign, but Steph just sees it as like an invitation.
The Hello Kitty.
I mean, he's still talking. He's still talking to Honey.
Oh my god.
Seriously, Steph, like, I'm gonna beat your ass, man. She's not worth it, dude.
Is the juice worth the squeeze?
Well, it depends. Does the orange typically have daddy issues?
Good. I remember my first girlfriend. She used to gaslight me so many times.
Well, see, that's the problem
And
with
she used to
Steph.
take my... Yeah,
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Continue, Majin.
So she used to take my money and treat her another boyfriend. And I didn't knew. Like,
God.
what?
Right? Well, you should.
And this is during that time when I used to have only $10 as monthly allowance.
Wow.
It's okay. It's a nice lesson.
Yeah, exactly. But like, Steph went through that, and he's not learning the lesson. He keeps going back. He keeps trying to stick his dick in the beehive.
New Game Plus.
Steph, you need to run. You don't need to walk away. You need to fucking sprint. And like, the crazy thing is, like, Steph is saying like girls at his school were flirting with him. I'm like, then go after them.
Dude.
They don't
Wait for
hate you. Okay, Steph, let me put it like this, okay? If you go after Honey, you know she fucking hates you. At least with these other girls, there's a chance.
Are
Okay.
you a criminal or something?
Well, dude, at the same time, though, like, there's gotta be girls around in your village, man. There's gotta be somebody better than fucking Honey, dude. Okay, well, you know, at this point, they've gotta be better. Like, dude, Honey sucks so much. Well, let me guess, you still haven't blocked her.
If he's still talking, then he hasn't blocked her yet.
Are you still talking to Honey, Steph? Oh my god, just fucking block her.
There, you see?
It's like that meme, so that was a fucking lie. Just...
Oh man.
You're like, what? You decided you wanted to get your fucking head chopped off again? You could do so much better. Like, Alex, you need to tell him, okay? There are other bitches in the sea. But just don't, like, block her, though. Like, you don't understand. Like, people like her feed off of attention, Steph. Even if it's bad attention, they still take that as validation in their fucked up head. Like, you blocking her will piss her off more than anything else you could possibly do. I mean, she is...
You know what I do when I'm confused? I just jerk off and it gets me post-nut clarity.
If you're
And
not
it
in this,
really works, okay, like every single time. Like,
I'm.
there are so many times that I wanted to buy a game. I go off, jerk off, and then I think, okay, it's not worth it.
When do you just
And
consult your?
it's
When, when you
and
just
it's
fucking.
really helped me so many times.
When you. You, you just consult your dick. You just fucking consult your dick for everything. Well,
Yeah.
I thought I was gonna donate to the stock market. What do you think, little guy?
If I want to buy something, jerk off. If I want to go somewhere, jerk off, and then think again.
What the fuck, man? Put it
If I want
away.
to meet someone, just think. Yeah. Dude, no
Yeah.
wonder they call it post-nut clarity. Because it is a clarity in a form.
There are limits, though, man. Oh my god. Oh, dude, I feel bad for your dick, man. It's about to be fucking bruised.
Dude, at least I won't be getting testicular cancer anytime soon.
Oh my god, I can't believe you like, should I buy this game? Nope. Oh god.
That's how I avoided buying Assassin's Creed on the sale.
Well, now every time I ask your opinion on something, I'm gonna know you're jerking off. Well, let me get back to you on that. Oh my god.
Are you still playing Daxter?
Yeah.
I hope no one else heard that in the stream.
Oh no, they're gonna hear it. This is you gotta live with that now.
Time to go viral, I guess.
No.
I should.
Well, your voice doesn't appear on the screen, but I don't know.
No, yeah, no, you have a setting, but no, you guys are on the stream. I told Majin that when he joined the call. I'm like, you can be heard on the stream.
Yeah, that's
It's-
okay. I don't give a shit.
I'm just gonna clip it and we call the short how Majin makes decisions. Jerk it. Oh my god, it's just like hey Majin, how do you make decisions? I jerk it.
Put one video on YouTube. Ask me anything, and I'll let you know.
The world's most mentally draining AMA.
By the end, he's gonna be like that Futurama. The flesh is weak, but the spirit is willing.
Oh my god. You know what they say, Majin? You know what they say? If you're not having post nut clarity, you're having pre nut delusion. Oh fuck. Well, for the time being, Steph, I don't think you should be taking Majin's advice. You're already leaking enough from your ass. If you start leaking from the front, you're gonna die.
Hey, now I want to increase my FP a little bit, so let me still farm.
When you go on a blind date, Majin, do you have to like excuse yourself to the bathroom every time she asks a question? Hey, Majin, what's your favorite movie? Let me get back to you. Jugs.
Jugs, the sequel.
Oh my god.
I remember there was a one. Okay, like somewhere between the 80s or 90s. I think it was a softcore movie. It's about a guy whose dick becomes alive at night, and it detaches from his body. Yeah, yeah. There, there was a movie. So the guy's dick, it becomes sentient or something. It detaches and goes on a murder spree.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
It probably chokes him.
I know there was a porn star by the name Mary Carey in that movie, but I forgot the movie name. So I'm sure if you search that porn star's name, you'll get the movie's name.
Oh shit, I actually I meant to tell you guys, have you guys ever watched the Tales from the Crypt show?
Yeah, I used to watch a lot.
I think not.
Tales from the Script. It's good.
Me and
Spooky stories.
yeah, me and my mom used to watch Tales from the Crypt. We watch like every episode of the '90s show.
90 shows.
It was like a tradition. It was like a tradition. It was like a horror anthology series, like like the Twilight Zone stuff. But because it was on HBO, they don't have the same restrictions, so it's like really gory and M-rated in a way that those shows weren't usually.
Yeah, it's pretty M-rated.
Ah. Anyway, I actually found like the whole series online for free on YouTube. I was gonna share the link with you guys.
Oh yeah, share it. It's gonna be fun. I haven't watched it in a long time. Oh my god.
You really do need to watch Berserk, dude. Oh, that fucking chant.
Every single time. Whenever there's guts, that music.
Oh, but fucking no, dude. I thought maybe I could share the link in the group. We could all like watch Tales from the Crypt together.
Yeah, on weekends.
Yeah, because it's on YouTube for free, so we can all watch it. You know what I mean? Have a watch party. And like
We can do it on weekends.
plus several people in the group, like Rose, she really likes horror, so it's kind of a way to include her in the group more. Plus, I don't talk about it a lot with you, Steph, but I'm actually a pretty big horror fan. And I found a lot of old horror movies as well for free. Oh, I also found. Have you ever seen the first Hellraiser, Majin?
No, but I do know what it's about, the series.
Yeah, I was gonna say I have the link to it on YouTube.
I heard it's pretty good.
Oh, it's fucking great. It is one of the best horror movies ever made, if you ask me.
I remember watching, the series, what do you say? One of those channels that shorten the movies, right? In about 10-15 minutes. Like, it gives you a brief what's happening between the whole movie.
Oh, yeah. Those fucking AI voices.
Yeah, yep.
A man goes to the bar. Yeah.
Today's day seems quite long for me, for some reason.
Actually, yeah, well, actually, it was going slow, but now that I'm talking to you guys, it's been going a lot faster.
The last game I was excited was Spider-Man 2.
Spider-Man 2 is fucking awesome,
I was so excited. I played for an hour when it was released at midnight. To sleep, came back again next day.
And it's really weird too, because I've been seeing like a lot of people like shit on Spider-Man 2 and say it wasn't as good as the original game. I really disagree.
What? Dude, it was great in every single way.
Dude, like I thought it was better than I thought it was an improvement like every way.
Yep.
I mean, like it almost like the web swinging in Spider-Man 2 is so good that it's actually hard to go back to the earlier games.
Yeah. And I played on the highest, these swing assist off.
Oh, that's cool.
These swing assist.
Yeah, well, that's
It
cool.
made me feel like I was playing Spider-Man 2.
Like, just like, dude, once you get good at the swinging, man, it's almost like you're flying, dude. It is, like, I could literally just play that game and swing around the city and not even do anything.
Even the weapons were very good.
And I think they also did a good job with Venom in the black suit.
Yeah.
Cause,
Also, did you catch that Easter egg, Kiernan? When Harry first wears the costume, he has that Agent Venom costume from the comics.
I'm sorry.
Did
Say
you
it
know?
again. Sorry,
Okay,
Majin.
so the first time you see Harry in Venom costume, right?
Yeah.
On the fire furnace mission, he wears the suit. So that costume is based off Agent Venom.
Oh
from
yeah,
the
no.
comics, where Flash.
Yeah, I knew that, man.
Oh, okay.
I just did. I was having a hard time understanding you over the mic. Believe it or not, I've talked about this with Steph. I'm a fucking huge diehard Spider-Man fan. You will probably never meet somebody who's more knowledgeable of Spider-Man than me. Like, I mean, like, literally as a kid, I was fucking obsessed with Spider-Man. Like, you have no idea. I've read hundreds of Spider-Man comic books, dude. Played pretty much all the games. Like, I'm a fucking diehard Spider-Man fan. Well, that's cool. Did you jerk off?
I think the 9.
Step. Did you jerk off before you decided to buy it? Oh my god, dude.
Now you know, right, why I don't go to malls.
Hey, honey, Majin, should we buy this? Well, and then he never allowed back at the mall ever again. And that, friends, is how Majin wound up on the registry.
Yeah, it's actually crazy that you have to announce to the person, right, on US that you're a sex offender or something.
Yeah, you do actually. If you get on that list and you move to a new place, you actually have to knock on your neighbor's doors and tell them.
Yeah.
Like, hey,
It's wild.
I'm on the sex offender registry. What? Why? Well, one time I got a little bit carried away at a mall, and I just really had to know if I was making the right decision. It is a bit invasive, but at the same time, they're just trying to protect children.
Yeah, it's a bit.
Like,
but you know, there's a better way of doing it, right? Like, in a way that doesn't involve, knocking on doors and blatantly saying stuff like that.
Maybe they could have like an Amber Alert. Hey, there's a pedo in your area. Hide your kids. Hide your wife. I got a zombie on me and you can't harm me. Hoodoo you voodoo, bitch. Drink blood like a vampire without warning.
And I show you guys, PS5 has the update, the Discord one. Like, have you guys got that update in PS5 which has native Discord?
Yeah, I got that.
Okay, hold on. I'll check right now. Hold on. Because they said that it would. No, I haven't got it yet.
Okay.
Yeah, they did say that America would be the last place to get it. So
why?
I have no idea. They
what
literally
have you done to the Japs? What did you do to the Japs?
Oh god. We can't be trusted with Discord. It's too much power. God, this boss is getting my fucking nerves. It's this giant, like, bug queen. And, like, it's not, like, a battle that's tough because it's tough. It's a battle because it's tedious. Because it takes a super long fucking time to wear down. And you don't get any health. Dude, the first time I played the first time I played fucking Elden Ring and I saw the birds with the blades, man, I'm like, what the fuck? And then, like, one of them drops a barrel on you, you're like, what the fuck? It's like, I'm American.
Soft.
It's like, I'm American. Me and
Soft
this.
never amazes.
It's like, I'm American. Me and this eagle should be friends. Be like fucking Peacemaker. You just see the fucking eagle giving him a hug. I'm sure you guys saw that. It became like a huge meme.
Oh yeah. The eagle one. Okay, I'm level 176 now.
Ah, fuck. Hold on. Let me. No, this boss is just annoying. And you only have like one opportunity to really damage it. So if you fuck it up, you have to wait for this whole like cycle. I like Daxter for the most part, but this boss battle has really been tedious. I remember hating this when I played it on fucking PSP. But, you know, no game is perfect, so...
Dude, every game has that one thing.
One part, yeah.
Which you hate.
Yeah. It's like, for me... Oh, hold on a second. Steph, you really do, when you get a chance, need to get Lies of P, dude.
I will.
It's such a great game. Yeah, I don't know why they delisted it. That's fucking stupid.
Because it was the...
That is true.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, because you can ask Majin, they made extensive improvements from the demo to the final game.
Yeah.
But then why couldn't they have just updated the demo? They've done that several times for other games, you know what I mean?
Yeah, you've seen demos having patches, like in Austria.
Yeah, exactly, so I don't know. It's just a shame, too, because it's actually a pretty good demo. It actually lets you play a decent chunk of the game. Like the first two chapters.
You get to fight two bosses.
So, like, you can actually put, like, up to 3 hours into the demo. Like, it's actually a pretty big demo.
The best thing was your demo progress could go to the full game.
Yeah, exactly. Just seamlessly carry over. So, you know, that was cool. I don't know why they would take that down. It was a good demo.
But we get in Austria in September. We don't have to fight those two asshole bosses.
But I have played hundreds of Souls-likes, and Lies of P is definitely one of the absolute very best, and one of the only ones that deserves to be mentioned in the same breath, because there's a lot of good Souls-likes that are good games in their own right, but they still fall short of FromSoft, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But Lies of P, I really felt like they got it. These are people that understand what makes a Souls-like. And Lies of P just gets like... I just think Lies of P gets like so much better the further you go into it. Because when I like the first couple chapters, I'm like, this is good. But then when I got further, I'm like, okay, this is fucking great. And then by the end, it's like, wow, this is fucking amazing. Like, the final chapter... Yeah, it's from Daxter. Once you get to the final chapter, you think the game is almost over, and then, dude, like, the final chapter in Lies of P is so fucking long. And I mean that in a good way. It's like, literally, the final chapter is like the size of 4 regular chapters. Like, it is enormous. And they introduced like a whole new like massive location at the very end. And like the story of Lies of P actually really got to me. I did not think I would enjoy the story as much as I did. But man, there's actually parts of that story that really made me emotional.
Game that ever made me emotional.
Yeah, Death Stranding.
Game that actually...
Well, I tell you what, dude, you should play Metal Gear Solid 5. Okay? I'm telling you, and I'm not going to spoil it, okay? But That game made me cry like a little bitch. Probably the most the game has ever physically affected me. How far are you in Metal Gear Solid 2? I know you said you started up a while back, Seth. Okay, you did.
Or from the Master Collection or the emulator? Oh, okay.
You did beat Metal Gear Solid 1 though. Which ending did you get? Okay, by the way, that's the canon ending.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, I tried emulating Metal Gear Solid 4. It's a pain to make it work correctly.
That sucks.
It's got a lot of issues.
Yeah, I mean, dude, PS3 emulation is really difficult. They really made the setup of the PS3 really fucking weird. It does not play nicely with most modern PCs.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's why it needs... I'm sorry, Steph, you continue.
I'm really excited for the volume 2.
Yeah, because the problem with Metal Gear Solid 4 is emulating it as a bitch. If they made a native port, that would not be a problem.
Yeah.
If they actually made like
I hope it's 60 FPS.
Yeah, hopefully. The reason why Metal Gear Solid 3 is such a bitch to emulate is because PS3 is a bitch to emulate. If they made a native port, I guarantee you just about any modern laptop could run it at max setting 60.
Yep.
It's just the PS3 emulation that fucks it. If they made a native port, I guarantee you on PS5 they could do 4K 60 and it would bench press it. So,
PS5 wouldn't have any issues.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So, and that's one of the instances where actually them making a console version would benefit PC because if they make a native port for 4, then people on PC can play a good version of it without having to have a supercomputer. So that would even benefit PC players, you know what I mean? I keep holding out hope that they're gonna bring the Twin Snakes to the collection.
Oh, the GameCube one.
Yeah. Well, see, I think it should come to the collection because it would be really easy. It's a GameCube game. Those are super fucking easy to port, dude, and emulate. So putting it in the collection wouldn't take that much effort. It's not like Metal Gear Solid 4 where they would have to re-get it to work, on a modern system. They literally could just emulate it. Done. You know what I'm saying? Like, very low effort. And on top of that, Metal Gear Solid, the Twin Snakes, uses the same engine that Metal Gear Solid 2 and 3 use. So they've already brought games using that engine to console already with the first volume. So they've already worked with the engine. It would not be that difficult. So, and on top of which, the Twin Snakes has never been re-released anywhere, ever. Literally, it's the only official way to play it is GameCube, and it is crazy expensive. So if they brought it to the collection, it would allow a lot more people to play it, because right now, not a lot of people can play it. I also, they also need to bring portable ops, because that is an important part of the story, even though it's my least favorite Metal Gear game from Kojima. It's not from Kojima. It's not from Kojima. It's the only one that wasn't directed by him, but it's still Kojima approved, if that makes sense.
Sort of like Dark Souls 2.
Yes, except Dark Souls 2 is good. Portable Ops I don't like very much, but it's still part of the story, so it should be brought. It's still part of the main series. Peace Walker should come, because, Peace Walker's fucking awesome. But not only that, because that's pretty much a guarantee, because that was already leaked on the website. Yeah. They already had data for Peace Walker in Volume 2. And then Metal Gear Solid 5. And some people are like, why would they bring Metal Gear Solid 5? There's a reason they would bring Metal Gear Solid 5. They would be doing a next-gen remastered version of Metal Gear Solid 5. It wouldn't just be the same fucking version that's on PS4. Yeah. If you paid attention, the console version of Metal Gear Solid 5 is actually pretty good.
Yeah, it's pretty good on the PS4.
But on PC, you can turn the settings way, way higher up. Like, it is a game that, like, you can crank everything up to 11. So they could just take the maxed out PC version and bring it to PS5.
Yep.
So it's not like they're just repackaging it. It would be like Metal Gear Solid 5 was getting a remaster. So, of course, I want that because I love Metal Gear Solid 5. So, I hope that comes. And then, yeah, some people are like, oh man, I hope they bring Revengeance. Okay, they can bring Revengeance, but the important thing is getting the main games first. I'm sorry, but Revengeance is a spin-off. It does not deserve to take precedence over a main game. Okay? What the important thing that should be, okay, and I'm sorry, I'm going to rant here. The important thing is getting the entire main series playable from start to finish on a modern system. Okay? So, Volume 2, if Volume 2 has the Twin Snakes, Portable Ops, Peace Walker, 4 and 5, they will have the entire Kojima series playable from start to finish. So, and then, like, they could do, like, a Volume 3, and then that could be the spin-offs, like Revengeance, Acid, Acid 2, Ghost Babel, Metal Gear Mobile. But
I haven't played Acid.
I've heard that it's good. I haven't played it, though. I actually could, though. My Vita is jailbroken, and it's part on the store. I could download it. But I think the main game should take precedence first. Then after they bring the whole main series, then they can do spin-offs. Like, I just think the main series should be taking precedence. That's the goal. So, like, somebody who's new to Metal Gear can come in and play the whole series start to finish. That's ideally should be the goal. And Revengeance, I don't hate Revengeance, but it's almost a Metal Gear game in name only. Like, you could literally detach it from the rest of the series and you would not miss anything. Like, it's mainly like a platinum game.
I don't know, for some reason, when I played Metal Gear Solid 1, it was very difficult for me. I don't know if they changed something or...
I mean...
I found it very tough.
You could just be rusty, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It'd been a while
because
since...
I remember in my childhood, I defeated the final boss, the Metal Gear Ray. And a few months ago, I was struggling. Yeah, I'm like, what? Hey.
Okay, well, I'm not gonna. I'm gonna have to be that guy, Marjan. I apologize, but in Metal Gear Solid 1, it's Rex.
Oh, it's Ray. Yeah, on second one. Yep.
Actually,
I knew. With that emoji.
I'm really living up the nerd stereotype now. Well, you see, actually, in the Metal Gear Solid comic book, in page 506, I can actually do a pretty good impression of the nerd from Simpsons.
Oh my gosh.
Worst game ever.
Oh, the comic book guy.
Yeah.
Man, I used to love The Simpsons. Like, now, they're just too much.
Yeah, because they
just kept on dragging on.
Yeah, dude, some shows just should end while they're hot, you know what I mean?
Yep.
It's like, I was talking to Nero about this earlier the other day, about, like, how anime, it's either the show ends too soon, or it goes on for a million fucking episodes. There is no in between.
Yep. I think that's the case with One Piece right now, right?
Yeah, what is it, up to like 1,000 episodes? I know Bleach is over 1,000. It's like, Jesus Christ. Meanwhile, we're talking about animes, which you should know about, you fucking weeb. Yeah, I know you do, you fucking weeb.
The normal ones or the spicy ones?
Majin.
Dude, I'm not gonna
No.
deny. I've watched a lot of spicy ones. I'm not gonna deny.
Uh, no, put that tentacle away.
My friend watches anime and fucking
Normal anime. Was it Bible Black? Was it Bible Black? I know that's the most watched spicy anime of all time. Yeah, it's probably Bible Black.
Uh,
Oh boy. Oh shit.
and there was a scene where one girl fucking shoved her into the other girl's panties, and I was like, oh, fucking
Traumatized.
dude, it's like the fucking Zoomer equivalent of being called a Playboy. I was gonna make a joke about Majin. I was gonna say Majin never jerks off to mangas, but he does when he chooses which one to buy. all of his jerking off comes before the purchase.
I think the only mangas I have are a few One Piece ones. Apart from that, I don't bother. It's way too much money.
Actually, you know, it was a surprisingly good manga that I really liked.
Which one?
I didn't get to watch the whole thing or read the whole thing, but the Kingdom Hearts manga was actually really good. I read like the first 2 volumes.
There was a manga.
Yeah, and it was actually pretty good.
I know there's an Elden Ring manga, but Kingdom Hearts.
No, it's like there's a lengthy one. Like I mean, like it is still going on right now,
And
and it's good.
so I'm guessing they want to tie it with the next game or something.
Yeah, whenever that fucking comes.
Square Enix games, like you'll be waiting for a long time. Square Enix games.
Oh man, dude. I'm so pumped, dude. You know what we should do if we're all awake at? Imagine I meant to ask you. Were you able to get time off work for the DLC?
At midnight.
No, I mean like were you able to clear off any time off for the game?
Wait. So today, after I finish my work, it's gonna be midnight and the release date. And tomorrow I have an off.
Oh, that's great then.
Yeah.
If we're all up at the same time, man, we should definitely try to do like a collaboration stream on Elden Ring.
Yeah, that'll be cool.
Honestly, it's been fun having you guys on the stream.
That's what I've been saying a long time. Voice chat, voice chat.
Well, trust me, I try to give voice chat, but like a lot of people don't want to. Like fucking Alex, he's like, "Oh, I'm gonna talk to other men." That's gay, okay? That's only gay when you make it gay.
What, dude. You know, the most streams are popular with people talking to each other.
Yeah, yeah. A lot of people like to watch streams with multiple people.
Yeah, that's what.
So. Oh, yeah, that's cool.
Is really good.
Yeah, he is.
Artist, man. His horror makes us nightmare fuel. Live cats, yeah.
Well. Well, you know, they say you write what you know. My cat is my world, but if I made a comic book about my cat, it would just be her hissing at me and clawing me. My kid, but my cat is a little bit on the sassy side. She's not
So
like
do
a
you play
me.
horror games? Do you play scary horror games? Oh, there was a game I played recently on stream called Devotion. It's a really good horror game.
I tell you, God, such a great
Alien
game,
Isolation. Yeah, yep.
dude. Alien Isolation. Okay, I have to agree. That game actually audibly made me scream. Dude, one time I was sitting there playing. This was like back when my grandma was still alive. I was playing Alien Isolation. I was like creeping around, and then I opened the door, and the alien was right there. And my fucking grandma and my aunt all screamed. Like it just
Have
like
you seen
jumps.
the making of the game? It has a really complex AI system.
It really, really does. Like it to this day, it has some of the best AI. That's actually why it makes it scary. They don't rely on like scripted moments. It's just really fucking smart.
Yeah, yep.
Yeah, and it actually looked like they had really pioneering time, AI for the time. It's like still good to this day.
Even the DLC was quite good.
Yeah,
If
where
play
you,
one.
yeah, you get to play as like it's like a redo of the movie. Yeah, it's great. Yeah, I've heard.
There are lots of Alien vs Predator.
Yeah, the classic games are good. They also have a game, Steph, called Alien Trilogy, and it's like you know it's like a Doom game but with aliens. Like it literally uses the original Doom engine. No, it's called Alien Trilogy,
Yeah.
and it's like it was on for PlayStation 1, and it's literally like made during the Doom engine. So you know what the original Doom is like.
Yeah.
It's like that, but for the first 3 Alien movies. It's really good.
Also, Steph, all games you can always find it in archive.org site. Our games.
Yeah.
See, I was right. It's GOG games.
Yeah.
The one which had sex with Hitler too. They won't. They
Or,
would have already known by now. They just don't care.
Or I tell you what, man.
Yeah.
There's also this horror game I've heard good stuff about called Indica.
Indigo. Oh yeah, I've heard about
It's
it.
like about this nun being taunted by like the devil. It actually looks really fucking creepy.
Haunted. Oh my god.
Yeah, the whole game is supposed to be trippy like that.
Is it there on PC?
Yes, it is.
Oh.
It's on it's on all the major platforms, dude.
I'll download it.
And oh, it does, yeah. And it's only like $25 brand new. It's not like a full price game.
Oh.
Yeah, it is.
I haven't watched the trailer.
It is creepy. Like I said, it definitely looks like a unnerving game.
Nowadays, I usually play horror games on weekends at night. At my time.
Yeah.
It's extra spooky.
Also, Steph, if you ever get the chance, you should play the Amnesia games.
Oh yeah, those are very.
It is really good. I played the Bunker, Steph. It's on Game Pass.
I remember Amnesia was free on one of the Epic Store freebies
but
games at one time.
I would not start off playing the bunker because it's the latest one. You need to start and play them in order.
Take a look and download some of them.
Yeah, and your PC should be able to run them, no problem. They're old. Uh, uh, so if you're gonna play it in order, it should be Amnesia: The Dark Descent, Amnesia: Machine for Pigs, Amnesia: Rebirth, and then the bunker. Yes, I've seen stuff about that. I saw parts of it. It does look pretty cool. I'm also really looking forward to the Silent Hill 2 remake.
That's
Like,
good.
it looks really good. And I love Silent Hill dearly, so.
I hope they don't butcher the endings.
No, they said they were leaving the story exactly the same. They revoicing it.
That's good.
They said they're they said they're revoicing it. You know, they're changing some of the camera angles to be more cinematic, but the actual script is the same.
That's fine.
So they've already confirmed the endings will all be there, even the UFO ending, which I think will be hilarious. Like pretty much every. What were we saying, Seth?
UFO and dog ending.
The sound bite is fucking like bad for it. Like literally,
Yeah, the fan base. Dude, the Silent Hill fan base is notoriously toxic. They literally bitched for ages. Give us a new Silent Hill game because there hadn't been one in ages. And then the second a new one gets announced, they ripped into it for every little tiny fucking thing. Like I saw a post of somebody saying, that they didn't like it because the wall in a scene was too short. And I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? Like I said, like literally, they are the most bitchy people. They were even like lecturing the creator because there was like this rumor going around about a cutscene, and the guy who made the cutscene was like, "No, that's not true." And they're like, "Well, who are you?" And they're like, "I'm the guy who made the cutscene." Like so, exactly. Like, imagine trying to lecture the creator of the game about the game, like the hubris. Yeah. Right? If there was anybody who you should trust their opinion, it's the fucking creator. Like, dude, I was literally in a Silent Hill group on Facebook and I had to fucking leave because it was so toxic. Like every.
Oh shoot! I'm level 180.
Oh yeah.
Nice. I know level won't mean anything in the DLC, but.
Well, you know, if it makes you happy. No, yeah, me too. I'm probably gonna get a massive energy drink as well.
For me, it's gonna be like I think 3:45 a.m. or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's fine, dude. Like I said, I'm gonna be streaming it a lot, so even if you don't catch the launch, you can just join in later. I understand different schedules. Majin will probably be there to catch me playing some of it because he's gonna jump into it earlier than me because he, you know, time zone. But then he's usually, by the time I'm gonna be playing it, he's usually awake. So.
Yes. Or everything, the whole rehearsal or something. Oh, Jesus.
Yeah. Well, they can't make.
Shoot.
Yeah, no, I understand, man. I get you have a schedule. My schedule is
That's
honestly,
okay.
my schedule is just all over the place. I'm more of a night person, honestly. That's why I'm usually up at night in my region, just because I don't like people. So at nighttime, I'm not bothered by anybody else. You know what I mean?
I'm thinking, should I stream today or not? At
Uh,
midnight.
it's all up
Since
to you.
I know I'll be getting faster than the US people, so it might get some traffic or something.
Yeah. Well, man, it's always up to you. Whatever you decide to do.
Why?
Why what'd your TV do?
Oh,
Ah.
you gotta turn off all those power saving things. Okay, yeah, that's it for today's leveling up 182. That's it. I've slaughtered enough albinerics for now.
uh. God, I hate this fucking ball so much. Yeah, it's just a long, tedious fucking thing. Plus, I'm not like fully concentrating.
Dude,
That's what.
it's 3 o'clock at my. I have half an hour till I get talk. So
I'm sorry. Say it again, Marjan.
yeah, I'll be starting my work at half an hour, so I have a little bit time.
Oh, okay. And then you can always catch me later on after work's over, dude.
It's fine. I'll
'Cause I,
see how the work day is. Usually nowadays we have less work, so if I'm still active, I'll drop in a message.
yeah, of course. Yeah. So it's good to have you in the stream, dude.
Yeah, okay. See you guys. Okay.
Oh, he left the party. I don't know. Actually, I'm gonna end this stream and take a short break. All right, because we've been talking for like 3 hours, so it's not like I'm just like saying fuck you. I gotta also, download the Elden Ring patch and check out the new hairstyles and stuff. All right, man. I'll talk to you in a bit. Let me. All right, man. I'll message you on the Discord. All right, that's gonna be the end of the stream for this time.